How's your internet connection?
It looks fine to me.
Oh,
It's fine to me. All right, I think we're live now. I think we're back. Hey, Midna. I think we got sent to the Shadow Realm for like a hot minute. It's OD, it's OD, it's OD.
Of all the times Master Dragon doesn't play its OD
Back.
is now.
Hey, Midna. Guys, thanks for waiting. I'm trying to get the pop-up back up. Thanks for waiting, guys. I am sorry. All right. So, we were having issues with the camera, the phone camera. We were having issues. With the phone camera. It prevented me from doing a bunch of stuff, apparently. I think maybe it was the main reason we had that issue. I'm thinking that's probably what it was. What's up, Czar? What's good? You will always wait? Dang, man. For real? Thanks, man. Welcome, welcome. Turn up the mic, you Jim. You want me to scream at you? Alright, okay. There you go. This guy, man. You have to be so mean to me all the time, man. It's crazy. Alright, welcome to the Jam, ladies and gentlemen. We are back to continue our opening of 3 boxes of Rage of the Abyss. This is JamBudsVO, voice actor of Roa Kassidy and YuGiOh 7s. We had a bit of an issue earlier. We opened only 2 packs, though, so far. Well, actually, 3? We opened 3 packs so far.
Yeah, it's 3.
Let me just double check what the third rare was. I don't even see it.
Because you pulled, I think, a super, and you already opened both your secrets.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I was hoping it didn't happen too quickly. But I had a feeling this might happen, so we can try to get Aphmau stuff, or at least the fusions or something. We'll see what we get.
Yeah. So there's so many good cards in all the rarities. Like, it, even if you open the yeah.
Yeah.
Because one of the Aphmau is a super, the other is ultra.
I think so.
So
yeah, so this is what we got so far, guys. I will attempt to use the camera one more time just for you guys, but I don't think I'm gonna show it in the voice chat, Theo, because maybe that was an issue as well. We're just gonna try to figure that out.
maybe, yeah. All good.
So,
I'll just mute it on Twitch.
all right. So thank you guys for being patient. We have 3 boxes, like I said, so we have a lot of packs to go through. We're gonna try to speed up a little bit too. So. Alright. Make sure we're good here. Alright. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Really appreciate it. Alright, just gotta make sure that we are not staring at my legs here, but instead of the. Alright. Okay, there we go. There we go. So, hopefully I get, oh, no, don't do that. There we go. And you're right. How much did it cost you, by the way, to get all the Aphmau cards?
I got it's literally a playset of everything. That was like $199.
199
for a playset of all the Aphmau cards.
Oh.
3 deception, 3 of the fusion spell, 3 move, 3 of the move, 3 of the Ilva, 3 of the counter, and 3 of the other one that no one cares about.
Gotcha. Let's go ahead and jam through this a little bit faster here. So we got Tactical Trainer of the Six Samurai, Armored Shark, Summer School Work Successful. I'm not reading that. Flipping Feline, Drake Shark. I think that might be important for a lot of some of the water decks. Butterfly Fish and Chaos Star Source Dragon. This was the card I was talking about, guys. This is going to be a card that Brand is going to be able to use very well. I'm going to test it with 1 and then test it with 2. But we'll see. We'll see. All right.
I also ordered the Six Samurai core stuff.
Probably
that was like
much. It probably didn't cost much, right?
Oh no, the whole set, 3 Lord Xian, 3, yeah, that was like $13, but which is for a playset of everything, and Xian's right now going for like almost 20 now.
20?
For what? So I got them like dirt cheap.
Okay. I got right now. Back to the cards here: Tactical Trainer of the Six Samurai, Supply Soldier of Indestructible Insects, Anarchist Monk, Schoolwork Unsuccessful, Primite Roar. So that's another Primite card. I haven't seen any Primite monsters though. And then what's this card? Sangen Fudo. Once per turn, when a monster is destroyed by battle involving a dragon monster, you can target one of those destroyed monsters, special summon it to your field. Excuse
Tenpai
me?
support!
Oh, they don't need this. They don't need this. Screw Tenpai, bro. Screw Tenpai. Feel bad for all the Master Duel players. They're gonna have to run like a bunch of threatening roars and stuff. Anyways. Next pack.
But yeah, I have Tenpai built-in Master Duel as well.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
The Never-Ending Nightmare Absorber.
I want to need help filming.
Okay.
What is this? Chaos Allure Queen. I never heard of this guy. It's a spellcaster. Girl, I mean. Level 8, light, spellcaster, 1500 attack and defense. You can discard one of her light or dark monster, special summon this card from your hand. You can target one monster in either graveyard, equip it to this card as an equipped spell, and if you do, this card's name becomes that equipped monster's name until the end phase. Then, if you equipped a light or dark monster card by this effect, you can special summon one Dark Allure Queen monster from your... Oh, Lord have mercy. Specifically for the Allure Queen. That was an old archetype.
Oh, yeah.
That card type is ass. Oh, look at this. Legendary Lord, Six Samurai, and Nishi. Okay.
Yep.
More Samurai support. Got a second Star Source Dragon. I really only needed the 2, but I'm sure we'll get more. All right.
I know Master Dragon's excited about those.
Master Dragon's excited about what?
The new Six Sam support.
Oh, is he? Oh, yeah, you're right. You would be. You're right. What's up,
Yeah,
Goku?
I've made a couple videos for him, so.
Okay. Let me bring this bag over here. All right, guys. Goblin Biker Grand Crisis. Okay, some Goblin Biker support. Poseidon Splash. Performage Ball Balancer. Ultra Human. Ooh, Azamina Moa Regina.
Yep.
Okay. So level 8 if Fusion monster
Ultra...
is dark. Requires an illusion monster and a level 6 or higher fiend monster. You can target one illusion monster in your graveyard except itself and special summon it. Okay, you can do this any time. Okay. When an Azamina or Sinful Spoils card or effect is activated, except Azamina Moa Regina, quick effect, you can target 2 cards on the field, destroy them? Wow. That seems really good. I like that. It looks cool too. Indigul Fork, Time Engine, Butterfly Fish, Battle Wasp Wind. Okay. We got our first Azamina fusion monster.
I think
from that cat.
I think that one's.
Yeah.
That one's good for the Chimera Azamina build, which is really strong.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people going for that build as well. I can't go for it, but it's fine. We have Ultra Human here, Poseidon Xyz, XYZ Poseidon Splash, Anarchist Monk of the Six Samurai, Guilt of the Sinful Spoils. Okay, what does this do? When your opponent special summons a monster from the deck or extra deck and you control a Diabellstar monster card. What does it do? Target one monster your opponent controls, shuffle it to the deck. Okay, during the damage step, when your Diabellstar monster battles opponent's monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard. That opponent's monster attack becomes half. Okay. Primate Imperial Dragon. Well, here's our first Primite monster. Okay. Cannot be normal summoned except by attributing one normal monster, but can be normal set. 2600 attack, 0 defense, so earth. Dragon. Okay. Okay. You can't normal summon except by attributing a normal monster. You can reveal this card in your hand immediately after this effect evolves. Normal summon one Primite monster. Okay. If this card is tribute summoned, apply the following effect. Negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. That's insane. Banish all monsters your opponent controls with the same type or attribute as a normal monster in your graveyard. Huh. That seems pretty debilitating, to be honest. I just don't know how good the deck is going to be. I genuinely do not know. I genuinely don't know, dude. But we have it. I don't even know what normal monsters you would use for this kind of deck. Like what, Mystic Shine Balls? Like what? Actually, that might not be a... That sounds like a meme, but honestly, maybe someone might figure out a way to use it like that. Alright, Valmonica, counter trap, we don't care about that. Token support, reincarnation, unveiling male, as a mean of determination. The Virtue Dragon? Hey McKenna, you followed me on Twitter? Appreciate it, thank you. Thank you very much. The Virtue Dragon is requires 2 level 3 monsters for Xyz summon. When this card is special summoned, you can add a Virtue Stream from your deck to your hand. Activate these effects. You can activate one of these effects. Attach a material from a monster you control. Okay. Then add a fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster from the deck to from your graveyard to your hand, except itself. Target 2 Xyz monsters on the field.
Oh yeah, that's I think for shark support.
Yeah. Target 2 Xyz monsters on the field. Attach one material from one of those monsters to the other. Oh, okay, so you can kind of swap mats. Okay. Battle Wasp stuff. Alright, and what is this? Denial Deity Doton? Oh, okay, we're fine. You don't need to worry about that one. You don't need to worry. Well, don't worry about that one. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Alright, next card, next card, next card. Falinop Sisters? I don't know what that is, man. Nightmare Absorber, Primite Howl. But we got a Primite card, so what does the Howl do? Declare one normal monster name. You take no battle damage from battles involving your declared normal monsters or your Primate monster the rest of the turn. Then if you control no monsters, you can special summon one normal monster from the deck or graveyard. During your opponent's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target one normal monster you control, or in your graveyard take control of one monster your opponent controls with a higher attack. Okay, meh. Spirit Invitation. Oh, what's this? Heos Varog. The Mechanical Dawn. What the heck? It requires 2 light machine monsters. Sounds like Cyber Dragon stuff. If this card is fusion summoned, you can activate this effect. During the standby phase of the next turn, add 1 card from your graveyard to your hand with an effect that fusion summons a monster. During the standby phase of the next turn? Okay. When your opponent activates a spell or trap card or quick effect, you can banish 1 face-up light machine monster you control or 2 light machine monsters from your graveyard. Negate the activation. So this is like an omni-negate. Seems like a pretty good card for light machine decks. I'm assuming...
Yep.
Hell, maybe even Drytron can throw it in there if they want to.
Yeah, it's good for Cyber Dragon, yeah.
Cyber Dragons, yeah. You kind of want to eat the cards? You sound very hungry right now. Oh, here's the Virtue Stream, if we read earlier. Target 1 fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster you control, and 2 cards your opponent controls. Destroy them. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target 1 face-up monster on the field. If it is a water monster, the next time it will be destroyed by card effects, it would not be destroyed. If it's not, it becomes water. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of shinies here. We're still motoring along here. We got a lot of cards to go through. Max Metalmorph, Goblin Biker Grand Crisis. Let's see here. I don't know what that is. Mimigal Slime. So this is the Mimigal support that I think a lot of people are interested in Mimigals actually. So I might hold on to that one.
Mimigals is, yeah, with the support in this one, Mimigals is kind of a sleeper deck.
Sleeper? Okay.
But you don't. They're really strong.
Yeah, I didn't really get. I mean, I have to check because the previous set had Mimigals in it too, right? So I would have to go back in my box and see.
They did,
What
but this
Mimicals
has
have.
more stuff for them to like really go off.
I'll have to go and see what Mimical stuff I have then. Feline. Metazoa X. The heck? Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned with max metamorph that was activated by tributing a level 5 or higher fiend monster. Okay, and my phone went off. Is it okay? So the temperature died. The temperature it overheated. Okay, so we'll just do it this way, on the stream. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just put this over here. Okay. My phone overheated. Technical difficulties. So we got the Metazoa X here. Put that on the side. I was kind of hoping to get more Azamina stuff, you know, in the first box. We only got the one fusion. I was hoping for like at least a one.
You
of
have
the
two more
spells.
boxes. You could be good.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just let me heat a little bit. Okay, next pack. And this way we'll kind of go faster because I can just go after the super rares or the rare in the pack. So we got a card called Metal Illusionist in the pack. Okay, moving that along. And actually, I probably should sit down while we're chatting since I don't have the screen anymore. It's right here. All right, cool. Definitely have to reinvest into a different camera or a different phone specifically for streaming. I mean, showing my table. All right. Not me grinding in Minecraft dungeon. Hey man, do what you gotta do, bro. All right, what's the next rare in this pack here? We got something called Incoming Machine. Incoming Machine. There we go. Incoming Machine. So what's it do? Add one monster that mentions max Metamorph or Metamorph Trap. Or Metamorph Trap from the deck to your hand. Deck or graveyard to your hand. If you control a Metamorph Trap, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target one defensive position monster your opponent controls. Change it to attack position face up. Okay. Not necessarily psyched about that. Hey Jam, you should play Minecraft the next live stream. I don't know if I'll play Minecraft yet, but I'll consider it. I'll consider it for sure. All right. Next. Oh, we got another Mimigal Slime. And we got some other stuff. Mimigal Armor. These are like normals though. I'll have to look and see what people are trying. Maybe I'll separate the Mimigal stuff, you know what I mean? Just in case. Oh, the Mimigal normals. I don't know what. To be honest with you, I have no idea if Mimigals are good. I'll be honest with you, chat. I really don't know. All right. Next pack. And if you're coming in just now watching this, the reason why we're doing it like this is because the phone overheated for some reason. It's not working, and it'll keep on turning off, and I just don't want to annoy you guys. All right, we have a card called. Our rare is Azamina Debtors. Azamina Debtors. You know what? This is kind of. Let me do something real quick. And there we go. I think that'll help a little bit with the lighting. It's a little still the glare. Oh my god. Let me turn it off. Okay. Hopefully is it the glare from upstairs? Yeah, it's much better. Azamina Debtors. Okay. So it looks like it's during the main phase you reveal an Azamina fusion monster in your extra deck. And for every 4 levels it has, rounded down, send one Sinful Spoils card from your hand and or field to the graveyard. If face down, reveal it. Then special summon the revealed monster. This is treated as a fusion summon. You can use this too? Wait. During the main phase, reveal an Azamina fusion monster in your extra deck. And for every 4 levels it has, rounded down, send one Sinful Spoil spell card. It's like a quick effect fusion. Huh.
So that's if you're gonna go like pure Azamina, which means you have to go pure Snake Eyes.
Yeah. Basically, it's like a branded in red kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, next super rare, succumbing song Morganite. Okay. For the rest of this duel, apply the following effects. You cannot activate monster effects in the hand. Monsters you control can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. What the heck?
Senpai!
If your monster inflicts battles an opponent's monster, any battle damage it inflicts to your opponent is doubled. What the heck?
Senpai!
You can banish this card from your graveyard, add 1 Morganite card from your deck to your hand, then place 1 card from your hand on the bottom of your deck. Not gonna lie, that's kind of interesting, but I feel like the other one is better, right? We'll see. Because you can banish this card from your graveyard, then add the other Morganite. So, yeah. That's Theo and me in the chat, guys. Just another old school friend of mine. Who is big into Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, he's at a convention right now. Are you judging at the convention for Yu-Gi-Oh! Too?
Nope, I'm just vibing.
Vibing, okay. Alright. I just got another super rare called Final Bringer of the End Times. Quick play spell. Let me show you guys. It says, target 1 monster you control and 1 card your opponent controls, destroy them. It's pretty simple. Pretty straightforward. Alright, I got 6 packs left in the first box. Come on, give me another Azamina card, man.
Yeah, because Illa, the negate is like a super rare, actually.
Gotcha. Oh, I got a Link monster. Mermail King Neftibus. Okay.
That's a good one.
It's a Link 3 2400 Sea Serpent Link effect. I'll show you to you guys. There you go. I'm sure someone's going to want this. 2 monsters including it only requires 2 monsters including a fish, sea serpent, and an aqua monster. Your opponent cannot target water monsters. This card points to card effects. That's crazy because it points to 3 arrows. Down, down left, and down right. You can only use the following effects once per turn. If a water monster is sent to the graveyard to activate a card or effect, except during the damage step, you can take 1 Abyss equip spell from the deck or graveyard add to the hand, or equip it to this card. If this card is in the owner's possession destroyed by an opponent's card, you can add 1 Atlantean or Mermail monster. It's not a bad card, actually. That's a pretty good card. It offers protection.
A very good card, yeah.
To your future plays. So you can't target. So wow. Okay, no imperms, no veilers.
Yeah, you could protect your Totally Awesome.
Oh, that's right. You can still make Totally Awesome in this game. Wow, insane. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. All right. I just got a card called Area the Water Chandler. Okay. I'll show you guys. There you go. And actually, let me go back on Discord too and see if I can show you my. Wait, is the camera working?
Not on Discord.
All right. I mean,
Well, you don't. Wait. Yeah, just turn it off, turn it on.
Capture devices. All right. Is it working now? It's still not working.
Loading. Give me the spinny thing of doom.
Yeah, maybe I can lower the. Maybe it'll work if I lower the quality. I have a feeling it's not working. Network conditions. Okay, never mind. We'll get rid of it.
Yeah.
All right.
No worries.
Yeah, no problem. So, Area the Water Chandler. So, this is a level 4 water monster spellcaster. The water channeler. This looks like the water charmers actually. Oh yeah. Okay. It's always treated as a charmer card. Okay. Excuse me. You can discard this card with a water monster. Add a water monster from your deck to your hand with equal or higher level than the discarded monster. The other discarded monster. Also, you cannot activate non-water monster effects the rest of the turn. When your water monster is destroyed by battle, you can special summon this card from your hand. That doesn't seem bad, actually, for water specifically. I don't know if they'll run it, though.
We'll see how it goes. It's
Yeah, water
but it's
monster
a
from the
very,
deck
it's
to
a
your
good
hand.
card.
Yeah. All right. I just got an Azamina Ilia Sylvia.
Yeah, you got the counter.
I got the counter, the one that makes the Omni negate. It's a level 6 illusion. It requires a light spellcaster and an illusion monster. Any battle damage or Azamina monsters, except it's Sylvia, inflicts to your opponent is doubled. Ooh. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you contribute this card and negate the effect. If this card is destroyed by battle, card effect, add a sinful spell's trap from the deck to the hand. Okay. So now I just need more sinful spoils or Azamina cards. That'd be great. I got
Don't
one
worry,
of each.
I'll send you some Snake Eyes stuff too.
Oh, okay, thank you. Dude, I got something. I got a card called Scourge of the White Forest. I don't know if this is a card that people need.
Scourge is actually pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. Tribute one synchro monster, then target one face-up card on the field. Negate its effects until the end of the turn. Then if you tributed a White Forest synchro monster to activate this effect, you can special summon an illusion monster from your graveyard. Oh. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a monster effect, you can set this card. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I have all the fusions I wanted for the most part, and now I just need the spells. All right. I got another Mimical card, a Mimical Fairy. Okay. Mimical Fairy.
We're sleeping in bed.
Yep. We're sleeping on that one.
See, I got this bad boy right here. And by the
Which
way,
side do you
just
prefer?
repeating
The
really
one
quick,
closer
chat.
to the light.
We
Yeah.
were
Okay,
we did have a camera view to my table,
cool.
but the phone the
I
phone
was going through
freaking
the
died
night.
on
I
me, and
actually
it's
know-
it overheated, so we are minus
So,
phone
Okay.
for the
All
remainder
good.
of the day
I'm-
for recording
There's a
purposes.
Hoyoverse Master Pass panel at midnight, which I'll probably go. So
Okay, so this card is a level 1 fairy flip effect monster, this guy right here. I'm assuming you want to at least run one of these. This turn you cannot activate the effects of monster normal summon from the hand, give control of this card to your opponent if you can flip effect this thing. Okay, during your main phase, you can special summon this card from your hand to your opponent's field in face down defense position, or if you control the Mimical monster, you can special summon this card and face up on the field. Alright, like I said, I don't know much about Mimicals, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be shocked if it's if that's like a 3-of in the deck, to be honest. And then I get another, I think I got another Drake Shark. That's my second Drake Shark. That's the final pack for the first box. Okay. So let me put everything back in the first box here. So, in the first box, we managed to get every fusion monster we wanted. And we have some trades here for other people here. I'm certain there are plenty of people out there that want Mimical cards. What's your favorite character from Aphmau? Talking about me? Rhys. I don't even know why you asked me that. You know my answer. It's gonna be biased. It's going to be biased. Actually, it's Caitlyn. It's Caitlyn. I'm just kidding. All right, second box. Imagine a 4 Ross in this box, chat. Imagine.
yeah, you're gonna pull the most army. I sense
You
it.
feel it? You feel it? That's what I like
I'm
to hear, man.
feeling the flow. Gotta high five the sky.
Oh my god. High five in the sky, man. Alright. First pack of the second box. I got another Metazoa X. Okay. Metazoa X. Don't think I'll be playing these anytime soon. Just FYI. But it is what it is. How long have I worked with Aphmau? On and off for like the past several years. You can kind of tell from like obviously I was Mr. Moore for Phoenix Drop High, which I actually forgot. Oh wow, I got a card called Mimigal Charm. It looks pretty expensive looking actually.
Mimiguli.
Yeah, this right here. Muteru, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. We're still working on, we just started working on our second box. And why is that sound alert over there really tiny? Let me fix that.
That's your first secret rare.
Yeah, I'll put it right there. There we go. So this is my first secret rare, okay. Mimical Charm. Once per chain during the main phase of a Mimigal monster. It's a continuous spell. If a Mimigal monster your opponent controls is flipped face up, you can randomly choose one face-up card in your opponent's extra deck, and if it is a monster that can be special summon it to your okay, it's randomly, okay. Special summon it to your field, but cannot activate its effects this turn. If it wasn't, or it can be special summoned, banish the card. Oh, okay, so you still get something out of it. Hey, GJM, what's good? Okay, put this over here. Pull in some more packs. I think we're on pack, what? I don't know what pack we are on. 1, 2, maybe, I think it's the second pack, actually. Not much. I'm doing good, man. We're trying to see if we can get some cool cards from these packs here. Another Scourge of the White Forest, Theo. Another Scourge of the White Forest.
Nice.
My favorite character from Aphmau is Aaron and Gareth. Ah, I got you. Okay, cool. I like Zane too. I'm a big Zane and Caitlyn guy so far. All right. I got a third Drake Shark. Jet. Okay. All right, so we have a playset of Drake Sharks. Yeah, I know. I just don't have nearly any of the cards to play it. You definitely want to run Dominus cards along with it, which is absolutely insane. They made that card exist. All right. Another copy of Incoming Machine. Yeah, so this is more like this is definitely, I think this is a card you probably run at 3 if you're running this kind of max Metalmorph deck, maybe. I'm thinking that. Alright, the rest of the cards are not worth talking about, unfortunately. So. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Another copy of Area the Water Chandler. Okay, so that's 2. I got 2 of those now. I don't know if 3 is necessary. I really hope I don't get any more of those. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Really
What do you think this was, Master Duel?
Huh?
I was making a joke. I hope I don't get any more of those. And Master Duel's like, okay, cool. Here, have 8 more copies.
Just imagine if I pull these cards and it's like magical lightning effects or whatever show up when I'm about to pull like a secret rare. Okay, so I have a third copy of Mimical Slime now. Right here. So maybe if I get some of the other ones, I'll consider the Mimigal as a deck. But I think you need, like, some Exceeds monsters that go with it, too. And I don't have any of those. Oh, I got another, what is this? A rank 2 zombie water monster. It requires 2 zombie monsters. Okay. This one is called Flying Mary, the Wandering Ghost Ship. See that? That looks pretty cool. Yeah. What does it do? You can target one of your level 5 or higher zombies that is banished or in your graveyard. Place this card in your spell or trap card zone as a continuous spell. And if you do, special summon that monster. While this card is a continuous spell, You can target one level 5 or higher zombie monster you control. Destroy one monster your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to that monster. You can only use each effect of Flying Mary once per turn. Gotcha. This seems like a zombie world deck. I think this wants a zombie world, to be honest. Okay. I know somebody that actually might want that card. I might see if they want to trade for it. Let's go! I just got the Hollowed Azamina. That's the fusion spell.
Yup, nice.
All right. So I got one. I only needed one. So I really do need Sinful Spoils Deception. All right, here we go. Favorite show was The Lion Guard. I haven't seen that one. My favorite show? I don't think I have a favorite show right now, but I'm really liking Arcane right now. I'm really liking Arcane. All right, next pack. Final Bringer of the End Times again. This is actually probably not ever going to get used. Okay. Bro. Alright. And I just got a Centuria Prima Primus. Okay. How's the cards opening? It's going. It's going. I haven't gotten as much Azamina stuff as I wanted, but I do have the fusions I was looking for, like the 2 of them, for like a basic engine. So this is definitely a Centurion card. I can definitely trade this away, or give it to somebody. Over here, cannot be destroyed by battle. It's a spellcaster synchro and a tuner. Level 8 light. Spellcaster cannot be destroyed by battle unless it was special summoned from the extra deck. Cannot be destroyed by battle unless it was special summoned from the extra deck. Okay. You can only use each of the following effects of Centurion Primera Primus once per turn. If this card is synchro summoned, you can add one emblema card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Then, wait, what? If this card is synchro summoned, add an emblema card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Then you can destroy 2 cards, 1 on each field. Okay. If a
Centurion support, Dorf will be happy.
If a face-up Centurion card you control leaves the field by opponent's card effect, while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. Okay. I don't play Centurions, but it seems like a really good card, actually. Straight up. Woo! We are moving. We are moving. Oh, wow. I think I found the secret rare. It is Abyss Shrine, the Atlantean Spirit. Here we go. A lot of water stuff here. Level 3 Aqua. Always treat it as a mermail card, so you can search for it from the deck. You contribute this card from your hand, and 1 Atlantean or mermail monster from your hand or field. Take 1 level 7 fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or special summon it. Also, you can add special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except for water monsters. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard and discard 1 card to the graveyard. Draw 1 card. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's going to be something people want in 3s, to be honest. It's going to be in December 20th, the new Lion King. Wait, what's it called? The Lion Guard? What? Is that a live action Lion King or no? Oh, 1 second, guys. All right, we got a another Azamina Ilia Sylvia right here, baby. Okay. All right. Mufasa is the new one? Okay, gotcha.
Now you need to move whatever her name is.
Yeah, move something. Okay, look at this. Firestorms over Atlantis. Okay. I don't know who wants this. Let's see what this do. Discard a water monster to the graveyard. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Destroy it. destroy one fire monster in your hand, or destroy one fire monster in your hand, then you can draw one card. If only your opponent controls a monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one level 7 or higher, no, set level 7 or 8 water or fire monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Jesus Christ, you could definitely use this with something like a, what's the name of that card? Snake Eyes, not this, what's this? What a Snake Eyes monster? Flamberge Dragon. I don't think people will fit that in there though. I don't think they'll have the room. Alright, next super rare. Okay, my second copy of Mimigal Fairy. My second copy. Not really seeing any of the cards that go with it though, so, you know, it is what it is. Okay. If I know someone who wants to play Mimicals, I might just give it to all of them. Okay, another copy of Heel's Varog, the Mechanical Dawn. So, yep, this is bad boy. I don't know anyone that plays Cyber Dragons, but I did play someone yesterday that ran like what's the name of those machine monsters that have like they kind of work with it was a machine deck, but it was like a ritual based deck. Drytron, yeah. Maybe it'll work for them. Maybe it'll work for them there. I don't know. Maybe they might want it. It does offer a negate by banishing machine monsters from the graveyard. Okay. Oh, my first Goblin Biker super rare. Goblin Biker's Gone Wild. That's very interesting they chose that name for it. Okay. Anyways, 2400 level 6 Fiend. Dark type, okay. If you control no monsters or all monsters you control are goblin monsters, you can normal summon this card without tributing. You only can use each of the following effects once per turn. If this card is normal or special summon a level 4 or lower, you can special summon a level 4 or lower goblin monster from your deck. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one card in the field, attach it to a goblin XC's monster you control. Okay. Go ahead and set that aside. What was the card I was looking for again? The Azaminas?
You need this 3 deceptions. You need the Moo.
Oh, I think I just got it. I just got one.
Which one?
So I have 2 Illa Sylvias. I just got one Moa Regina, and then I just pulled a Moo Risialago.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah,
that's the one.
We got it, Risialago.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I mean, now we just need more Sinful Spoils cards so we can actually, as a Mina spell, so we can actually play these bad boys. All right, cool. So what does Risialago? What does it do? It is a dark level 6 illusion fusion monster, 2400 defense, 2000 attack. Monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack and defense for each Azamina monster you control. Okay, once per turn. If this card is fusion summoned, you can add one Azamina or Sinful Spoils card from the deck to your hand. Oh, it searches. If this card is destroyed by battle card effect, you can add a Sinful Spoils spell from the deck to your hand. That seems really nice. I'm glad I got all of them.
The basic combo goes like this: you play Deception.
Yeah.
You get the fusion spell. You play the fusion spell.
Okay.
You summon Moo. Moo searches for Wanted. And then you play Wanted to get the Diabell Star. Then you send Moo off to the graveyard to summon Diabell Star to get your original Sinful Spoils. But you don't play the original Sinful Spoils, because then you banish the Wanted to draw a card, and then you bounce the fusion monster back to your deck to get the fusion spell book card, and then you play the fusion spell, sending the original Sinful Spoils to get Illa.
Okay, that sounds a little confusing. Yeah, but okay.
It's Azamina. I had to practice that. I had to practice that combo for hours on like just because I had to like make sure because I'm gonna be playing Azamina, Fiendsmith, Snake Eyes because
Gotcha. Gotcha. So I have at least one of each fusion and a hollowed Azamina. So that's what I have for Azamina stuff. And then for the Mimical, super rares and higher, we have 1 charm, 3 copies of Mimical Slime, and 2 copies of the Mimical Fairy. Jeez, have you seen Has-Been Hotel? Oh yeah, absolutely. Has-Been Hotel's great. I watched that since the first time it came out on YouTube. Alright, next super rare is Primite Roar. Okay, we probably not playing Primites, but I'm sure someone might want to give it a shot, so we'll see. And, okay, another 6 Legendary Lord, 6 Samurai Shien.
oh, let's go, the boss monster.
Yeah, man. Okay. So let's read this bad boy. Okay. Oops. So level 6. Dark Warrior Synchro, 2500 attack, 1900 defense. This looks very similar to the old one. When this card is Synchro Summon, add a 6 Samurai monster or Shien effect monster from your deck to or graveyard to your hand. Okay. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can negate the activation if you do destroy it. Okay, and it has that samurai protection effect. You can destroy another monster you control instead. If this card on the field will be destroyed by battle card effect, you can destroy a monster I control instead. Gotcha.
It is ridiculous. This is the protection 6 samurais kind of needed because the one thing that they suck on is like Nibiru or or hand traps.
Oh, so this
you
guy
get
can stop the Nibiru.
He's their monster negate. So Shien stops as you spell and trap. This guy will just stop this. So if they go like, okay, cool, you do your special summon thing and you summon him, they're like Nibiru, and he's like Nobiru.
Nobiru, oh lord. I got a card called Rescue Hedgehog just now. The heck? I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon. Especially not fast. You can banish this.
He's too slow.
Yeah. You can banish this card you control, special summon two level 3 or lower monsters from your deck with the same type. What? Attribute and level as each other. But one has to be a normal monster and the other one has to be an effect monster. But their effects are negated, also destroy them during the end phase. This actually might be kind of crisp for certain decks.
So I see that being played because it says normal monster, and you know what likes normal monsters? Those
Primites.
Primites, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that seems like really good. For that
it's deck. Like Rescue Rabbit for Primites.
I feel like there's other decks that can use this though, because it doesn't matter what type or attribute level it is. As long as they're both the same level.
And as long as one's normal and one's not.
Yeah.
But you know who also plays with normals and effect monsters?
What?
Blue Eyes White Dragon and Dark Magician.
Yeah, they have to have the same type, attribute, and level. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can use it in there too. So, yeah, that actually can work out. And I got Enishi, Legendary Lord 6 Samurai Enishi. So I got one of each of the synchros.
Yeah, he helps get rid of problematic cards because he spins one of a card on the field. So you can recycle something and continue to do plays, or you can spin an opponent's thing and get rid of something problematic like a floodgate or something, and then you can just continue. He's good. And then if he gets removed, you get one of your banished 6 samurais back. So
okay. Sucks I don't play 6 samurai or have this stuff, but maybe someone else might want it. Yeah, I think you're getting all your stuff.
I already ordered mine, so mine are on the way.
Oh no, what is this? This looks like a quarter century rare. I can see it in the back of the pack. Okay, chat. Okay, here we go. Okay, what is this? Wow, look at this, Theo. Look at this. Let me know when
Nice.
you see it.
That is a quarter century rare. Not the right one, but it's still pretty.
It's still pretty. Mimigal Throne. Wow, I am so scared to touch this thing. 2 level 1 Mimigal monsters. I feel like you need this in the Mimigal deck.
Yeah.
Dude,
No,
it's-
that's actually one of the big cards you need. So.
You can attach 1 material from this card. Special summon 1 Mimigal Master from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Mimigal Master? Okay.
That came from the previous sets, I believe. So,
Alright, so
'cause
I'll
I
to
have some
check.
Mimigal stuff. I have some of the first run of the Mimigal stuff at home. 'Cause I got
Okay.
it from Infinite Forbidden. Yeah.
Am I supposed to run Mimigal Fork?
I have yet to play dabble with Mimigal, but I'm probably gonna do that once I get home and get on YuGiOh Omega.
Yeah, I'll see what people are talking about, because I seem to be getting a decent amount of the cards, and then assuming I have
Yeah,
enough of them from the other pack, I might just try to make
It's a
something with it.
control-y deck.
Oh,
Mimigals are a control-y deck, so.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I have a Mimigal Throne. I think worst case scenario, I can sell it or trade it for other important stuff.
Oh yeah, if you're not gonna plan to definitely sell the quarter century, because then you can buy more packs and get Azamina stuff.
I have a Guile Live Virtue Dragon for the last pack on the second box. Okay. And that is a wrap for the second box. We are 1 box left, guys. We are 2 boxes down, 1 to go. Alright. Not a single Azamina spell. Not a single one. The Sinful Spoils Deception, I mean.
Yeah, that one's a tricky one.
Yeah. That kind of sucks. Okay. Let's keep it going. Here we go. Okay. First one is Incoming Machine. Probably not going to use that one. All right. Next card. Another Metazoa X. Wow, that's my 3rd Metazoa X. Okay. Not even going to show that on the screen. Alright, here we go. Next! My 4th copy of Mimigal Slime. I mean, not Mimic... Yeah, Mimigal Slime, yeah. Okay, that's, hitting that home stretch, guys. Alright. Looks like we got a 2nd copy of a Metal Illusionist. Uh-oh, what does this do? Light, spellcaster effect. Is this a Millennium monster? No, it's not. Increases card level by 4 during your opponent's turn only. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. If this card's normal special summon, you can set... Oh, so you use this to set a Metamorph spell trap from your deck. Then if Max Metamorph is in your graveyard, you can draw a card. You can declare one other monster type. This card becomes that type until the end of your opponent's turn. So for the Max Metamorph, I guess, deck, you would run this, maybe? I don't know. I have a feeling the answer is no, though. I have a feeling that it's not really... Maybe you need it for a search. I don't know. Maybe. It is level 1 monsters. You can 1-for-1 it. I'm worried about summoning it, using your normal summon on it, though. Oh my god, a 3rd copy of Fullbringer of the End Times. Not surprised I'm getting...
Disconnected.
Huh? What?
Somehow I got disconnected.
Oh, oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't even know. Didn't even realize.
Yeah, I didn't know, and I was like, wait, why did it go quiet?
All right. Come on, give me an Azamina spell I need. Okay, not that one. Azamina Debtors. This is the second copy I got, I believe.
Yeah, cause what is it? It's Deception is about $55-$60.
Yeah. Okay. How much is the Mimigal on TCG? The Mimigal Throne on TCG Player?
$32.
Oh, okay. Not bad. Not
The
bad.
quarter century.
Yeah, the quarter century one.
Yeah, it's not like quarter century Mulcharmy Fuwalos, which is $414.
Yeah.
Quarter century.
Yeah, I don't think any. Yeah. Wow. That's a lot.
No,
Hopefully
it's,
that
at
price
least
goes
it's not
down.
Dragon Master Magic at $1,000 because that's its only printing.
Okay, I got a second copy of Succumbing Song Morganite. Second copy of that. I'll put that here. All right. I got a third copy of Azamina Ilia Sylvia just now. Third copy.
Nice.
Third copy. Are we missing any more of the Azamina fusions?
No, you got the important ones because you just need one Moo and one Illa Sylvia, and then you just need the Deceptions and the three Deceptions and the you have the fusion spell, so
I got a fourth copy of a Drake Shark. Great, cool.
Yep.
At the side.
The boxes are pulling a master duel on you.
They're pulling a master duel on me, absolutely. And we got our quarter century, so I doubt we'll get another one anytime soon. Another legendary Samurai Shien. 2. Got 2 of them now.
Those
Excuse me. Alright. Man, I was hoping I used to get one of them. There we go. Keep it going. Oh, another copy of the Hollowed Azamina. I had a feeling this might happen. We have 2 copies of the Hollowed Azamina. I'll put this to the
Should
side.
be a Deception.
Should be a Deception, huh? Okay. And we got a third copy of the Mimigal Fairy. I have a feeling that it's supposed to be at 3 on a Mimigal deck, so that's not too bad. All right. Oh my god, another area of the water chandler? Are you kidding me, dude? Oh my gosh.
I don't know, what are you doing?
Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah.
Puns are forbidden. You know the rules, and so do I. Alright.
Dang, I got rickrolled.
I got another Centurion Primera Primus. There we go, baby. What's up, Master Dragon? Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Alright, we're running low on packs here. If I can just get one more Azamina, like one Deception. Just one Deception.
It'll be funny, you don't get the Deception, but you get the Mulcharmy.
Wow. I just got a second copy of Abyss Shrine, the Atlantean Spirit. This will be good for trade because I'll have most of what the person is looking for when it comes to these things.
Yeah.
So they can just come to me to get it. Alright, cool, cool, cool. I'll have to see. Can you check and see how much Abyss Shrine it is right now on TCG Player?
Yep, one sec. Do rage at the bits.
Another Primite Roar.
Roar.
I think that's.
What's the name of the card again?
Abyss Shrine. One word. Abyss Shrine. The Atlantean Spirit.
Oh, there it is. 1 second. Regular Abyss Shrine.
Yeah, just a regular one.
$5.
All right, 5 whole bucks. Let's go. Let's go. All right, another Inishi. So I have two each of the new synchro monsters for the samurai.
So for 6 samurais, since Master Dragon is now on here, you want to run 2 of the effect negation. You only run 1 Inishi, and you run 2 of the OG Shien synchro. Because the effect negation is like the bounce is good, but it's like you really want to set up negates. So if you really want to always start off with the effect negate Shien, then you want to kind of go into OG Shien, and then you want to go, and then you can set up for other things. I've built something where I could set up a board of new Shien, old Shien, Naturia, and at least Naturia Beast.
Okay.
But the deck can also make Barkion as well, so I was like, okay, I've been able to get that board off, and I was like, lol.
All right, we got another Firestorms over Atlantis, which is, I don't see what this what deck wants to really use it yet. I don't see it yet. I don't really see it. Okay, I have 5 packs left. 5 packs left. Not a single sinful spoils deception. All right. How is this? All right, my 3rd copy of Heels for Rog. All right, man. Put that to the side. It's probably like one of those dollar rares. But I really want to see someone abuse it. I really think someone can use it. It's not like it has a bad effect. You know, it really doesn't. Like a Cyber Dragon player can use this going first to set up negates. Okay, I got a copy of a card called Primite Drill Beam. Primite Drill Beam. Reveal 1 Primite card or 1 normal monster in your hand, except Primite Drill Beam. Or if you control a normal monster or a level 5 or higher Primite monster, except the token, you can activate this effect without revealing a card. Then target 1 face-up card on the field, negate its effects, and if you do, banish it. During your main phase, you can control it. If you control a Primite monster, you can set this card from your graveyard. Okay. Please let me find that one guy that really wants to play Primites. I will give them every card. Okay. I got another Heart of the Blue Eyes, chat. Another Heart of Bless 2.
Now you have to build Grandpa's deck.
And it's not even counted as a Blue Eyes card. You can't even search it as a Blue Eyes. It has to be a Millennium.
It's a Millennium card. Yeah, it's good for the new Exodia deck.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get that card the card I was looking for. But yeah, 2 packs left. Very unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. A 3rd copy of La Virtue Dragon. A 3rd. Do you have any Meows? I have 2. Put the fork over here. And final pack. Final pack, chat.
Final pack of Destiny.
Yep.
Final pack of Destiny.
Here we go. Parting is such sweet sorrow. What we got? And a 2nd copy of Flying Mary. What is it called? The Wandering Ghost Ship. I know one person who could definitely might want these. So, I'll look for him on Sunday and see if he wants to trade. All right, guys. And that is the last of the cards. Let me go ahead and put it in order. And then I'll try to activate the camera phone one more time so you guys can see it in its full glory on the board, on the table here. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think of my pulls?
I think total, I would say that was pretty much an 8. I would say, because you got a lot of the Azamina cards that you needed. You pulled the quarter century rare, which it is, but a lot of the other stuff was was actually subpar. But like I said, most of the stuff you had your goal was met minus the deception. So you got the move, you got the counter, you got the fusion, so, and then like I said, you have Heart of the Blue, which like I said, those are pretty decent cards. The quarter century is always a nice thing. That's easy trade bait for, or sell bait, so
Yep, we have 6
like I
samurai
said,
stuff, we have Centurion stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got, and a lot of the water support. People are looking for, are trying to build water, so they are going to be looking for the water support. So you're going to be able to trade those off and probably pick up. You might be able to find someone willing to give up a deception for some of the water stuff. So
Think so.
I
hope so, but I have a feeling that they probably gonna keep holding on to it. But
yeah, the really competitive players are gonna hold on to it unless they have extras, because there will be some players that will have extras. But now you'll find, or if you're lucky, you find that one person that hates the meta, and he's like, "Yeah, you can have the deception. I don't want to play this. I want to play primate, primates." And then you're like, "Hey, let's go."
Well, I have a bunch of the cards, so I would be helping them out a lot, actually.
And they'll be helping you out.
Let me see here. I have multiple Drake sharks. Let me go ahead and put the water stuff together. This metal
Yeah.
Zoa stuff, I don't think I care about that.
People
stuff.
are interested in it. I don't think people have, really. Yeah.
All right. Let's see Abyss. How many Primate Roars do I have? I have 2 at least. Virtue Dragons, Incoming Machine, we'll put that away. Zoa Exit 3. How many Illusionists do I have? Final Bringer of the End Times. It's... What do you think of Succumbing Song Morganite?
Succumbing Song.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 roars.
I think it's okay. What I like about it is the only thing is, I think it's best in a very aggressive Tempai deck, because if you play Board Breaker Tempai pure go second,
Yeah.
then you don't care about. The only one it sucks for is was it not Hydra? It does suck for now that I think about it, because you do want to be able to special summon from your hand with, I mean, you could bypass it with Kaiman, but you do want to activate Chandra to be able to special summon from your hand to the field. So you do that, and Genroku. Yeah, that's the one. Genroku, when it's added to the hand, you special summon it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that necessary in a Tempai. They already OTK, right? So.
Yep.
Alright, so let me just put these bulk super rares on the side here. I do think Flying Mary could work in a zombie deck, but just a zombie's not a tier 1 deck at all right now. But Mermail King, Neptibus might be also another option that people might want. Drake Shark at 3. I'm assuming, I think for sure Snake Shark at 3 for these water deck. Drake Shark, I mean. Put this here. And we'll put the Mimigals here on the side just to keep track of it. We'll put this here. Alright, and well, we have some Primite cards for people. Alright, chat, give me a moment. Stuff that I'm gonna keep. I should probably grab the boxes and see if I can grab some more Mimical stuff with me, but I doubt I have everything I need because I'm sure some of it's probably like ultra rare and a bunch of stuff. Okay, this is all not necessary. Okay, how many boxes of cards were there that you just unpacked? 3. We just finished unpacking 3 boxes. So, alright. Let me go ahead and get the screen up for one last time so you guys can take a quick look at the haul. And let me turn on the lights here. Alright. One second, chat. Okay, gotcha. Gotta go for now. You gotta go. All right. There we go. I'll pull this down. So this is what we got for the last showcase. This is the quarter century rare we got. We got the Mimical Throne. So I'm sure someone will love that. And Mimical Charm, that will go along with it, along with 3 copies of the Mimical Fairy, 3 copies of Mimical Slime. So that's the Mimical stuff that we'll see if we can help someone build their deck with. We got 2 copies of Heart of the Blue Eyes. I don't know if you need more than 2 or 1. We have 2 copies of the Abyss Shrine. So I think this will probably end up being a 3-up for a lot of these water decks. So we'll hold on to that for somebody. Mermail King Neptibus, there we go. Hold on to that for somebody. And we have 3 Water Charmers and 3 Drake Sharks for the water cards. For the Azamina stuff, we did get 2 copies of the Hollowed Azamina. That's pretty nice. We really only need 1 if we're splashing it, but we might need more for a full, like a dedicated build. We got Murcielago. I'm sorry. Come on. Moa Regina. We got 1 Moa Regina, and we got 3 copies of Illa Sylvia. All right. The 6 Samurai stuff, we did get 2 copies of Legendary Lord Shien and 3 copies of Legendary Lord Inishi. So just because they're samurais, we appreciate them. We got Prima Primus. I know one person who likes to play Centurion, so we'll hold it for them and see what they want to do. And then the last batch of cards that we do get, we have a bunch of Primite cards. The the Imperial Dragon is 1. Drill Beam is 1. Probably want to run multiples of these. We have 3 Roars and the secret rare Primite Lordly Load. Okay, so yeah, that's what we got for our out of our packs. I'll put these aside. I'll probably definitely need to put the secret, quarter centuries and the secrets in the away so that we can make sure that nothing bad happens to them. All right, so, and just in case you guys were wondering, we didn't do it. We didn't do the packs like that in the first place because my phone overheated. So that's just the way it is. All right, let me turn that off. All right, guys. Hey, what's up, Wolf Midna? Thank you for coming. Can we go ahead and close everything here? All right, well, those are the 3 boxes. 3 boxes of Rage of the Abyss. A little disappointed we didn't get any Sinful Soil Spoils Deceptions, but we got pretty much all the fusion monsters we really wanted for a basic package. So we're just missing the Sinful Spoils pack cards, which we'll have to see how we get those. We'll have to figure that out. But for now, I have enough to continue up playing my branded deck. I am going to still try to run copies of this guy. We're going to try to run this, and I'm going to run it with Chaos Nephthys to see if I can make it connect better. I might even try to run 2 and just give it a whirl. Anyways, thank you so much for coming, guys. Really appreciate your time. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you like more content like this, we'll also be playing Master Duel from time to time. So definitely come through for that if you're a fan of YuGiOh. All right? Take care, and I'll see you soon. All right.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so yeah, my stuff is in transit, so I will probably have the snake eyes. But yeah, it might not hurt to have a little bit of the snake eyes, because I did upgrade the rarities of my ash, oak, and poplar, so I have, yeah. So
I have an
I
have an ash, and I have a. Actually, let me pull it. Let me get it. Speaking of which, let me grab my branded deck and 1 second.
it's kind of the plus about playing a 60-card branded deck is then you can kind of throw in another engine, and then they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" And you're like, "Surprise, motherfucker! It's branded."
Let's see here. What was I looking for? Oh yeah. I have a Snake Eyes Oak and a Snake Eyes Ash already, and a Snake Eyes Diabell Star because of like the tournament packs that you get from locals.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need, if anything, you just need Poplar, Flambuji, and Original.
Oh yeah.
You definitely need Original.
I also forgot to mention, I did get a quarter century rare of Bahamut Shark from the tins a few weeks ago.
Nice. Yeah, Bahamut Shark's a very, very strong card. Yeah.
So I'm gonna reorder. I'm gonna probably repackage or reorder this the cards in here just to fit the water stuff together.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is there anything here I need to look at? Is Borg Harpooner also an important card for this deck?
I haven't played around too much with the water stuff, but I know, a lot. It's gonna surprise people. It's rogue tier, but like the new support stuff, really helped out water. And like I said, they're supposed to have the water. We're supposed to see the water structure deck, which has reprinted mermaids and Atlanteans in it. So that's supposed to be coming. Just because in the OCG that came out with the Fire King structure deck at the same time, just to do fire versus water. But in here we got the Fire King one, and we're supposed to expect the water one at some point.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, let me put these away somewhere where they can all be grouped together. I don't think it's space for. I gotta reorganize my whole freaking thing here.
Yeah, your pulls were pretty nice. Like I said, you got the only thing you need now is the deceptions.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let me put
an idea. If you don't want to run the small snake eyes thing, because if you want to run that extra sinful spoils spell, use the one that pushes the. I forgot what it's called. Use the one that places the monster into the spell and trap zone.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah, because that acts as a form of removal. The one that has like flamboyant effect. Yeah.
Yeah, the flamberge effect. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll consider that for sure. Oh, I just dropped the card. No. Let's see here. Where's the U-Bell stuff I got put together?
Yeah. The recent YCS, it was dominated by Fiendsmith U-Bell.
I played
The one in
Fiendsmith U-Bell yesterday, and we ended up being a draw. We couldn't kill each other in time.
Yeah, because you won't attack the U-Bell stuff, and then they want to make sure they don't get mirror jaded, and then
Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, I can, because board breaking, Brandon can board break it. I think I'm gonna have to run Super Poly though from now on in the main deck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably because I was just paying attention to YCS France and what because Sam from Team Samurai X1 went 14-0 undefeated both days on YCS France, and he was playing
nice.
Yeah, so he actually finally got his YCS win, after, people were like, oh, he's a Yugi tuber, like, he's not going to be able to do things, but he after topping with a 3v3 with Pac, and, he plays with Pac and Jesse Cotton all the time, he finally got it, but what reason because I'm going to get to a point why I think it's a good idea to run Super Poly is because what differentiated his deck from others is he ran a small Kashtira package, mostly revolving around Kashtira Unicorn. And the reason why, because I'm running that in Tempai, is the reason why Kashtira Unicorn is that counters a lot of the Fiendsmith plays, because they activate effect, you get rid of their sequence. Now they can't fusion summon for their one negate. You could get whatever the problematic card is.
Yeah.
That they have a one of in the deck, which you could just get rid of it. And oftentimes the sequence is the one that changes altogether.
Why don't you just get rid of the closed moon, so it takes them off of the Fiendsmith line.
They can play around the closed moon, because if they're playing it, you get your track, you summon the Luri, and then you go into Requiem, and then you summon the thing, and then go into Necroquip, and then you go into sequence.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, the moon isn't the Requiem is the one you always hit if you're gonna counter a thing, and the only is that Unicorn gets rid of those. It's a 2500 beater, so that also causes an additional pressure and a more aggressive state for like U-Bell.
Okay.
Instead of just sitting there so you could then start running things over. And then with Nightmare Throne, that acts as your defensive barrier, because now they can't run into your Unicorn. They have to run into the U-Bell, and then they just take whatever damage they're swinging into. But yeah, but also in the mirror, the Unicorn, you could start picking away at their Unchained stuff, so that they can't, it's harder for them to have a much stronger board as well. So, because if you get rid of, say, the dog, then that stops a lot of their negate plays. If you go first and they try to hand trap you, you can. There's a lot of things why that is, but it helps. The Kashtira engine helps break boards, and that was what helped him win. But yeah, the Super Poly is okay, they have you can just be like, okay, here's Mud Dragon, okay, see ya, or here's Garura, see ya, or since
I think that the play is, if you Super Poly you billboard, you want to
Dragostapelia,
yeah, you Dragostapelia,
yeah, you get rid of their Phantom, and you get rid of their whatever U-Bell they have on the board.
Yeah.
Which most likely it'll be OG Yubel or Terror Incarnate.
Yeah, it was very interesting. And I haven't played too much Yubel. I just keep on playing against Tenpai, so I told the guy we should practice more because I don't think he plays a lot of branded as well. So we kind of
Tenpai, why you're playing a lot of Tenpai is because the deck is so cheap. It is very low skill floor and very low skill ceiling. It is I picked that shit up in like half a day. It is not a hard deck. And I'm so happy that they made it like all ultra rares in fucking Master Duel.
Gotcha. All right.
So,
I'm gonna get the boxes for the previous set, and we're gonna find how much Mimigo stuff I had that I wasn't even paying attention to. And just give me a second. I'm trying to find out where to put this Bahamut shark. And then we'll get started. I'm probably gonna take some more of these. I'll take some of these other cards out because I'm not running Fiendsmith stuff.
yeah, I still need to get me some Nightmare Thrones and Phantoms.
Gotcha. They didn't limit.
I have everything else for Yubel.
Oh, you do? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me put this away.
Yeah, I've been playing nothing but now I'm playing Tenpai and Master Duel, but I've just been spanking things with Yubel in Master Duel. Shit's dumb.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I don't feel like playing it. So just something about it. I just don't. Tenpai just doesn't.
Which is kind of funny because Yubel was the deck back in the day, and you're like, oh man, I wish Yubel was like better. And now that it's like meta, you're like, yeah, I don't want to touch it.
Yeah, I can't. I don't want to. I have to get a whole new extra deck. You know what I mean? That's really the thing.
It's tough. But you should get like YG. I mean, technically, we can play on like if you want free browser-based Yu-Gi-Oh simulators, there's either Dueling Nexus or Dueling Book. That if you want to just try out stuff, because you will have access to all the cards. It's a lot of people practice through that type of thing. Like
Gotcha.
I solo test on like YuGiOh Omega. You've seen like metagames also play on YuGiOh Omega and whatnot.
Omega, that's what it's called.
But it's free. You just gotta join their Discord, follow the download link, and boom. So
let me see here.
But yeah, it's
All right, chat. I got a bunch of.
What's going on nowadays is a lot of people can, once they get information, a lot of times they, like YuGiOh Omega or EDO Pro, pretty much puts the OCG stuff as soon as they're announced live, so people can already start cooking. So, but the downside is because once people start cooking and realize how good certain things are, the hype for certain cards becomes there, and then as soon as they come out, it's like, oh hey, it's already expensive. So, but what's good about it is that you can preemptively say, I want to play this deck, or it's like, I don't want to play this deck, I'll skip, But yeah, it sucks that the Fiendsmith stuff is so good, but so inaccessible.
Okay, let's see. I don't know if
Now, what I would do is if I was Konami, if they make another quick reprint set,
yeah,
I would already throw in the Fiendsmith stuff, and people drop the rarity, people will hop on it faster than a hiccup. Because like the one thing I like about the Fiendsmith engine, it's not overtly broken. It's strong, but in it itself, but it is kind of almost like an introduction to what they plan to do on the next phase. Being able to recycle extra deck stuff. That's because the Fiendsmith stuff allows you to recycle your links. Now you have Azamina that recycles your fusions. So this might be yeah, they kind of like opened the gates of a new modern way of playing is being able to recycle resources to kind of extend things
I
out.
thought there were
So,
archetypes that did that before. I know Brandon does
but
that.
not to the consistency of like Thenesmith or Azamina.
Mm. All right, I have my box of Infinite Forbidden here. Do I have another one? I thought I had another box. Anyways, let's see if I can find more of those mimical stuff.
Mimicals.
Yeah, I found a mimical maker. Apparently, that is a normal spell
I
card.
think Maker is one of the main ones. Yeah.
I found one of those. So I doubt there's any cards in here that I noticed. We'll just see. I think they're all commons here. One second. Let's see this. These are super rares. Okay. Centurions. Mimical Archfiend. Mimical Dragon. Mimical Cerberus. Shield of the Millennium Dynasty. Okay. Okay, some Valmonica stuff. Okay. Mimical Room. Okay. I guess that's 2 of them so far. Do they run Mimical Room? And you said Mimical Maker. They
I
definitely
can't
run.
remember because like I didn't fully explore the thing, but I know
Gotcha.
people have been playing it or playing it in some YCS and it's thrown people off because no one knows. But it's basically a flip effect deck that does that like kind of swaps things. It's a weird deck. Yeah, but it's very controlling. I have to explore it more, but
Yeah.
people have been tinkering with mimicals.
Okay. Yeah, I'm putting all the mimical stuff aside, and then I'll look up a deck list. But I guarantee don't have all the cards I need, all the cards they would want
No,
for the
probably
main
not.
deck. But you know, it's fine. Mimical Dungeon. It's a field spell. Okay. Not
Yeah,
bad.
that's a good one.
Okay.
But yeah, you should definitely practice more against like YuGiOh decks because that's like the strongest deck right now.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, because you have to like, cause when you actually go through the right board, they'll have so much interruption and that it's really hard and that it can be very difficult to break their board. So it's why Snake Eyes has adapted the Azamina thing. Well, not only because of lore, but when you're like now that it's live, basically Snake Eyes just took a vacation. Azamina Snake Eyes is gonna be the thing to worry about, and now that they have running basically 3 engines in the deck, it's very hard to properly hand trap the deck, because if you Ash Blossom somewhere in the Azamina line and they haven't used their normal summon, they can still bonfire into Ash, and then they can do their Snake Eyes line.
Yeah.
If you Ash the Snake Eyes line, they're like, okay, cool, I'm gonna discard Engraver, get tracked, and then now I'm gonna just go off anyways, or I'm gonna go the Azamina line. And if you like do hand trap the Beansmith line, they're like, okay, I'm now gonna go into the Azamina line, into the OSS, into the Snake Eyes line. It's just it's gonna be very annoying. But with YuGiOh, you almost always have to stop the Dark Beckoning Beast, because that's what really takes the game off. That's why what's so annoying about Phantom of YuGiOh is that you can recycle your the problem with YuGiOh is that they can recycle their banished cards, which is kind of bonkers. But
Right.
yeah.
I'll take all these and
But
put these.
Nightmare
to the
Throne, I
side.
feel Nightmare Throne, I think needs to go to 1. I think that's the fact that it forces everything to attack you, Bell. The fact that it helps.
You mean Nightmare Pain?
Yeah, Nightmare Pain. Yeah. Throne I'm okay with. Throne I'm good with. It's a very strong card, but Nightmare Pain is, in my opinion, the problem card. And the thing is, Pain is searchable, so it's like it's yeah, because you have Spirit. So I think going to 1, it's not going to kill the deck, but once it's removed, it makes it a little annoying. Because even with Nightmare Pain gone, they can still do the Unchained shenanigans, and then you just got, like I said, it's just, and they still control the board because you have Phantom and then you have regular Yubel that was like, okay, cool, yeah, like I'm just gonna swing these things into you, and now your effects are useless because now it helps me summon my Yubel, which I'm just gonna thing. It's so, but I think, yeah, right now one of the biggest outliers that I think needs to be hit in Yubel is Nightmare Pain. Beast, Dark Beckoning Beast is also a problem because
Yeah, we know about Dark Beckoning, Beast,
yeah, because the proper way to set up, just watch Team Samurai's explanation, because him and Pac were going over this. They played the exact same deck, but Team Samurai actually loves Yubel. Like, so he was very excited when the things came out, so he wanted to play that deck, and so he preferred it over Snake Eyes. So the fact that he won with a deck that he loved, but he goes really in depth of with Pac, why their choices are and what's the proper line, because a lot of people, there's a proper way to build a board with Yubel, and a lot of people don't build it properly. They basically they talk about that in the video. So so I would recommend watching it. It's on Pac's channel, or is it on Sam's channel? I can't remember, but you should definitely check it out because it's a long deck profile, but it's very thorough because they go over the tech choices, the matchups, and why they picked what they picked.
Gotcha.
But it will help you understand the mindset of it, so you know how to kind of go against it. It's that's kind of why Yubel's so good. Is just it can handle a lot of situations very well, and the fact that it just helps, it recycles itself, like, is insane. The fact that it could recycle all its resources, so it's like never ending Yubel.
Yeah, I mean, I've played against Yubel in Master, so I have, and I have the right idea how to build it. Obviously, they don't have Verugis, I think that's the name of the card. But
the thing is, you're not. But how do you play against Fiendsmith Yubel? Because if you stop the Yubel thing, you still have the Fiendsmith, which still gets you into the Yubel stuff.
The first game I won against him because I bistilled his one of his Fiendsmith cards at the right time. I forget which one it was. I don't think I think was it Lurie or was it something else? I forget. But it was one of those things. No, it wasn't the Lurie. It was something else. And he just lost off of that immediately because of Bestial. Then game 2, he got full board, and I didn't have. I had 2 of the same board breaker in my hand, so that didn't help out enough. And then game 3 went to time, so yeah, none of us could do damage.
Yeah,
to each
like
other.
I said, it's Yubel's a tricky one, especially if you're not prepared for it, it can, because they can go through a lot of stuff. It's like, what should you, what do you ash? What do you imperm? When do you do so? Because they have so many ways of going through their thing. People are like, oh, they're activate Nightmare Throne, I'm gonna ash that. No, you almost want to hit always. you always want to almost hit the Dark Beckoning Beast. That's one of the proper choke points for YuBell. Yeah. Because if they can't get their that's continuous spell thing, it's a little annoying. Like if you imperm it on the search, they can't normal summon, so they don't get the extra normal summon. They don't get the search.
Yeah.
So Veiler or imperm is the better call for that. You know, so then that kind of that like hinders their gender. So
Hinders their what, dude?
I don't know, just something I just rhymed for.
Yeah, I was confused.
But
like,
yeah, it's just. But yeah, no, it's like I said, it's super annoying because, like I said,
yeah, definitely.
even if they open up the engraver on top of that, most of the time they're gonna try to debate by playing the Fiendsmith stuff first, and a lot of times people will waste their stuff on that, and then they're like, okay, cool, Dark Summoning Beast, boom, 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 YuBell, crazy god board.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I feel like Branded is in a good position in this meta to deal with those cards, to deal with a lot of decks.
No, Brandon's always solid, especially against Tempai. Like
it's already a board breaker deck by nature. So its turn ones, you know, mostly will still revolve around the puppet lock for many situations and Mirror Jade. But its turn going second, it's still pretty much a board breaker deck in engine. So you're not adding in engine cards you can't search for, or you don't have the ways to get your to go into your board breaker. So I feel like it's a super strong deck. I feel like I would have probably beaten the guy if I went super poly, but I was trying out the Dear Servant package for one more time.
Yeah.
Just to see how I felt about it. And, it still gets me like pretty much free puppet lock. But I feel like the play is to go super poly, so from now on.
I have to agree with the super poly, just because the card you can interact with super poly, which is always a plus. That's why I have a love-hate relationship with cards that you can't interact with, because it almost always sets up an unfair opportunity or an unfair situation no matter what. Just because under interaction, that's why I hate floodgates, because floodgates are literally, hey, you can't interact in this game.
Hey, man,
that is about interacting.
That's why I like Branded Lost, man. They got their 45 card, they got their 9 card Omni Negate disruption board, and I play under Branded Lost, and they can't activate any of it.
Yep.
So it's like.
Yep. I'm gonna play Branded Fusion. You can't interact with it.
Yeah, unless you have Ash. I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. You just made a 9 negate board. Screw you. I'm gonna break it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Like, some people still feel like, oh man, they should have banned Sanctifier Dragon. Bro, you have 3 engines in your deck that if one engine goes off, you have a 9 negate board. Shut up with your banning of my one thing that can actually permanently stop your nonsense. That you can
honestly, Sanctifier is fine.
No, I'm not gonna act like I don't. No, just hear me out here. Not sitting here saying Sanctifier into getting puppet lock isn't ridiculous, right? You know what I mean? Like, no one wants to get puppet locked. It doesn't feel good. I get it. But listen, man, you know what doesn't feel good? Me having 3 high-end traps, and that still doesn't stop your board. I get 9 negates, and now I have 2 cards left in my hand, draw a 3rd one, and I have to try to break them. No, I'm good. At that point, you're just picking what you don't like losing to better. That's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, so, Sanctifier wasn't really the. Sanctifier is strong, but it's not the problem card. The problem card's Puppet.
The card is Puppet, but I also feel like, and this is just, I don't think this is a controversial opinion, But if they didn't even cut off Branded Fusion to 1, if Branded Fusion was still at 3 right now, it was at full power right now, would it still be the best deck in the game?
No.
Would it be the second
I
best
thought,
deck?
like-
Would it still be the second best deck in the game?
It would still be like
It
would still be tier
It would be
1.5.
competing with the top decks in the game, but with a low representation compared to those decks, just like it was before. Not much has changed with the Branded Fusion at 1, which makes me believe that the reason why they even put it to 1 in the first place is because they used it because the Japanese did it, and they wanted to make sure they hit Branded because they don't want people crying.
No, they wanted to. They did it mostly for a marketing thing. They wanted to sell more cards. They wanted to sell the new stuff.
Yeah,
That's because I'm with you. There was nothing wrong with Branded. Branded was strong, but it wasn't like it wasn't defining the meta.
If you want people who play Branded to stop playing Branded, you ban Branded Fusion. Right? You want them to buy other cards, right? Then you would just ban Branded Fusion, or you would put Branded Fusion to 1 and ban Sanctifier Dragon at the same time. Then you would essentially gatekeep the deck from ever really becoming a true competitor, in my personal opinion. But it would still be like decent enough for hardcore players to still want to play it and try to make it work. But the reality would be that it wouldn't be able to compete. Right.
The thing, and that's the thing. Like a lot of people, because I had a friend, he's learning Brandon, and he was upset Brandon Fusion went to 1. I'm like, dude, you haven't learned the deck. You haven't even touched it.
Yeah, he hasn't learned the deck yet. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I was like, dude, Brandon,
slap on the wrist.
Deck is untouched.
Slap on the wrist.
It's not even a slap on the wrist. It's like we're just like, okay, we could just run more board breaking stuff just to do things. Now we have more room for things.
Yeah, you gotta remember, you have access to 3 Saranir.
Exactly.
So like,
once one Branded Fusion resolves,
you got grass.
Yeah. And if you're playing 45 cards, which 45-50 is even stronger now because you're more consistent to get into your other answers. So it's like, it's like, it was almost like a blessing because it's like, okay, cool. Because all you need is one Branded Fusion to resolve. Because then you will now have Cartesia constantly recurring.
Real talk, you don't even need Branded Fusion to resolve. You just need the threat of Branded Fusion to resolve because the deck runs so many cards in Engine. The deck runs so many cards in Engine that basically is 2/3 of Branded Fusion by itself, at least.
Yeah.
So like, Branded High Spirits is still at 3 for some. Like people, that's a secret. It's not much of a secret anymore. But it's like, that's a card that I look at it and I go, why weren't we running it at 3 in the first place? Branded Fusion. That card basically screams Branded Fusion in many ways. The Deer Servant was also still available. This format also has 3 copies of Pot of Desires, and they still have the Thrust package.
Yeah.
And they gave us Grass. Yeah. What? And they gave us Grass, which is basically Branded Fusion.
Grass. Yeah, basically.
But worse in many ways. To not only get Branded Fusion, you have a graveyard to play with before you even set up your place.
Exactly. So, my Cartesia's engraved. Nice. My Albion's engraved. And my Saranir just got dumped. Okay, cool. Now let me just recycle my Branded Fusion.
So much advantage. You can get so much advantage off of the grass. This is absolutely insane. And now that we have Chaos Star Source Dragon, I am. It's just the glare. I'm telling you, man. I am 100% an advocate of Chaos Neftis. I am an advocate of Chaos Neftis now. Like 100%. I was playing it before, kind of coping, but it still was working. It still worked, especially in Master Duel. Master Duel proved it does work.
Yeah.
But now you have a spot removal off of a Cartesia play. A Cartesia on the board threatens a 2-card pop plus 3-card banish with a Neftis in the graveyard.
Yep. And that's the thing with Branded, is just like they will adapt to whatever the meta's gonna throw at them. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I am excited to try Star Source with with Chaos Neftis. I'm super excited. I'm actually gonna try to put together on the right now.
Yeah, it should be nice and dirt cheap. So Chaos Nephthys is just snag it.
Oh, I already got it. I already got one. It was like I don't know, like 3 cents or something. I don't know. I was like, everyone's sleeping on it still. Sleeping on it still, bro. Like, although I will say, I will give credit to some, metagames, JuGiOh, some guys, they at least are talking about it. They at least give it the benefit of talking about it.
That's the tricky thing about branded is like, you almost every time you play it, you have to slightly adjust it because, I'm going to pick up my 18+ badge before it closes. So,
okay.
All right, I'll call you back later.
Yeah, man. No problem, man. Have some fun.
All right.
Talk to you later, dude.
Yep. Later.
All right, guys. Welcome back. I'm just gonna set up my camera one more time because I'm gonna try to rebuild my branded deck on the stream while we're talking. All right, and let me go grab the camera. All right. Excuse me. All right. So yeah, I was just putting some of the stuff away and trying to get these cards ready in my tiny little binder for people who might want this stuff. Although I don't think people will find someone might try to find a really. I have a suspicion someone's gonna find a really dumb way to use these Primite cards. I have a really weird suspicion about it, chat. Like genuinely. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and put these. I put these in. I'll put it over here for now. Cause I'm definitely gonna put them in the binder. All right. And actually, I should probably put the. Let me get a seat. All right. Whew. To be honest, if there's a silver lining for all these pulls that we've done so far, it's the fact that my requirements, what I need, they aren't that big. They aren't that crazy. Like, yes, I would love the Azamina stuff so I could put it in and brand it and try it out. But honestly, I could run branded as is and just make a slight modification in the common, like a common, for crying out loud, is what I was happy about getting more, securing, to be honest. All right, let me take this out. We're not using you. No one wants you. And I will find a place for you guys later. I'm gonna have to reset my the cards I have here. So, all right. So we got these bad boys. If I get a chance, I might try to get. I don't know. We'll try to get some more other cards later. All right. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab the. I mean, I have the Albaz stuff in the back. I can leave that alone. All right, leave that alone for now. And I'll put this here. And all right. 3 Primite Roars, because someone might want that, and 1 Drill Beam. Alright. And then for the water stuff. Channeler. Drake Shark. Put you here. Alright, so blue eye stuff. I don't know where the blue eye stuff's gonna go, to be honest. And here is the samurais. By the way, thank you guys who are watching still on the stream, hang out with your boy, just chilling. We appreciate it. Hope you got something to drink to sit back and relax while we have a good rest of the evening. If you enjoy hanging out with me like this, you just gotta let me know about a like, comment, subscribe on the channel. Let me know what's going on in your Yu-Gi-Oh experience. Like, what cards did you get from the new set? You know what I mean? I am very much like starting over from scratch and building my portfolio here, my cards. So a lot of these cards I'm actually just putting in really just to help other people who may be wanting these cards. I'll just put these here. I know one guy who would love these. I think he would love to try them. I think that would he'd be really happy if he got those, so I'll hold that for him. And then we'll got the Galaxy Photon Dragon. These are probably the Rescue Hedgehog actually might be a really good card, and I'll hold on to the biker. Hold on to the biker for somebody out there, somewhere over the rainbow. Okay. And let me put this over here. I don't think anyone wants these, but let me see. Actually, let me see this. I'm thinking Dinos might want to try this. Dinos might want to try this. Straight up. Anyways, put these there. That's fine for now. Hey, what's up, Moon? Pretty cards? Oh, thank you, Dragon. Okay, question for James or the chat. How exactly do you play Yu-Gi-Oh? Is it similar to Pokemon? I don't think it's similar to Pokemon. Well, I mean, I'm not the one to ask because I haven't played Pokemon forever. I don't know how it's like. I haven't been on these streams much, but I wanted to know more about it. Okay. Well, the rules are generally very simple, to be honest. But I probably am not the right person to explain it. I'm very bad at explaining things, I've noticed. But I do believe that if you want to get into Yu-Gi-Oh, at least like if you want to play like casually, for example, just to get your feet wet, there are good ways to do that because a lot of these structure decks that you can get will let you play the game on a budget, for sure. You can always also play Master Duel. You can also play Master Duel to get your feet wet too, since you don't have to really spend a dime to play, and it'll give you a good idea of what you want to play in the future. You know what I mean? If you do want to move the cards. Let's get this out of here. All these cards are not gonna be given to anybody, I'm pretty sure. Wake Up Centurion. I'll put those here. Yeah, a lot of these cards are not really going to get played, so I'm just going to go ahead and just get rid of them. The Goblin Biker I'll hold. The Fishborg Harpooner I'll hold. Potentially. Someone might want a Harpooner. I don't think Zark is someone people are desperately looking for right now, though. So if people want to look at my bulk rares, I can just go like, oh, here you go, and then just like 10 right there. Yeah, I would just say if you want to learn YuGiOh, just use masterduel, right? Because you can use other programs out there, right? Where's the thing? Like, I think I don't know. I think you'll have a good time on that one too, to be honest. So I play masterduel as well. There are channels out there that'll and the thing is, like, masterduel's a little bit different, right? It's not exactly the same, but you can still, generally speaking, play the decks the same way. Maybe you won't have access to a super stupid card here and there, but I would check it out. Try a free deck, you know, and then go to certain websites. I think you can go online and look up websites that will give you, because depending on how you want to play, some people like playing casually, but some people like me, like, I will play casually, but I still want the meta stuff. Yeah, I remember you've had a few streams with Masterduel recently. Yeah. All right, let me I took a bunch of stuff out. All right, I gotta fix this up later, but all right. So we have the Dark Beckoning Beast. Let me get Spirit Gates here. Actually, let me put it over here. Actually, no, I'll put it over here. There we go. And then we have those. Where's the field spell? All right. I will take out the Samsara Lotus. See, I'll put it over here. I think I'll put it over here. I actually wanted, the funny thing is I wanted to run a basic YuBell package in there too with the Nightmare Thrones. You know? And I might still try it again someday. I still might try it. Alright, let me go back over here. Bro. It feels so weird when you're starting all over, collecting cards. Because, like, first you just put the cards you just want to put the cards in here and just get it over with. And then later on when you start building up your portfolio, it's like, oh, now I want to order it based on type. And now you got to reorganize or re-go through the whole thing to try to fix it. And it's very annoying. It's not that bad. It's not that bad when you're just talking to people. To be honest, it ain't that bad. All right, so we have three. I think we have 3 squirmers here. Yep, we have 3. We have a super rare Shavara, which I know people would love to have that. Keeping it from all the YuBell players so they can't finish their deck. Not playing. I don't know if I'll try to make the full. I don't know if I'll try to make the full YuBell deck. I don't know if I'll try to make the full YuBell deck, to be honest. And the main reason is, and this is why you should probably play, have fun in Masterduel and stuff like that first, is because it's just objectively very expensive, right? Right. Especially if you have a competitor's spirit. If you have a competitor's spirit, it's gonna be a little bit of a drag sometimes. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you, but that's mostly as a result of trying to learn the game. Hey, what's up, Kaylee? What's up? I didn't even see you there. What's happening? What's happening? What's up? Alright, so I have those are Yubel stuff over here. Mimical stuff here. Oh, how... Let me just turn this way. Alright. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna eat tonight, guys. It's like 6:28, which isn't bad. But the thing is, I am like super... Like, what did I eat today? I had an apple. Had some deli stuff. That's about it. And I'm gonna try to take these common board breakers and sideboard cards and put them in their own special place. I usually miss the streams because of work. It makes me sad. That makes me a little sad, actually, to hear that. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of sad now. All right, so I'll put. Actually, yeah, I'll put them here. People, even if they're common, people love this stuff. So, Veilers, Ghost Bell, Ash Blossom, Nibiru, Impermanence. The duplication, I'm probably gonna put that with the branded stuff. Okay, and then Change of Heart. I need to make a board breaker page. Alright. This is fine. Alright. Same, I have extracurricular activities. Usually on Fridays, but I've been busy the last two. I mean, it's no problem. That's why I like to record them. We had a little bit of a technical issue today, actually. It was funny, but also annoying at the same time. It's a little annoying. I had set up my phone. I have a spare phone, and I set it up so that you could guys look at my my table while I show the cards, and then it overheated. So like, it is an older phone. So I'm thinking like that's just a sign to get a new phone. To be fair, I just had it for years and never, never felt the need to get another one, to be honest. I don't know how long people keep their phones usually. Okay. You know what? Hold on a second. What's a good spell to put here? I got a lot of branded stuff I gotta organize. I almost feel like I should just... Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna have to move a bunch of cards down. That's three different cards here. You know what? Let me move these for a while if it still works. I have a friend who has an iPhone 7. Yeah. Cause I was hoping to use it. Honestly, yeah, I was kind of hoping to use it like what's the word for it? Like maybe like I don't know. I have a little tripod thing over here on the side, and I had MacGyvered some type of some rubber bands on it to attach the phone to it, so I can just get it started. Because I didn't want to go buy like anything. I was trying to be cheap. Cheap. Okay, so let me put you over here, and then I think this will work for the other board breakers. Okay. Freaking drop a card. Where'd it go? Are you serious? I lost my card. Oh, there it is. All right. Okay, so we'll do dark blue no more here. Yeah, I feel like technology now doesn't last as long. Yeah, I think it's a result of trying to innovate things to make things faster. I think we put out a lot of stuff very quickly. We produce we reduce a lot of things quickly, which saves people money, but they're not as sturdy and they don't last as long, which is fine for them because they, then we gotta buy more of their stuff. But I don't know. I wish I was smart enough to like make my own things. Like if I need my own phone, I could just make a phone. You know what I mean? But no, it is what it is. I probably can, to be honest. I probably can do it. Boy, I am not excited. I am not excited for trying to build this extra deck because this is gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be crazy tight. Okay. And this is what is this? A Bucephalus? Okay. I'll put Bucephalus here. And I'll put some board breakers here. And put the spell card here. All right. I'm kind of sad, chat. I apologize for the camera not working. The second camera just. It was supposed to be cool, and the last time I did it, I did this, it didn't burn out like this, but the quality was cheeks, you know. Let me try it again since it's cooled down. Let me try it again because it's cooled down. Once I put these commons away. I'll put it over here. Whatever. Okay, cool. Nothing works on Fridays and Mondays, I swear. Sounds like you have experience with this situation. Why'd you... Sounds like you have valid experience. Hey, chat. What do you say... Oh, wait. 1 second, guys. Fix this bad boy. All right, cool. Whew. All right. Internet goes out once a week at school? Dang, your school needs a better budget. They gotta work. Yeah, we're trying again. So, this is kind of the deck I was running this week. And I'm going to go ahead and just separate it. But I'm mostly going to start taking out cards I'm going to not run for the future here. We're going to try to fix this up. Honestly, I should probably... I got a better idea. let me take questions while I let this chill for a little bit, and when I'm ready, then I'll go over the cards I have here, and you know, explain to you what my thought process is going to be for this deck. It's very straightforward. Oh, it's not very straightforward. But you'll see what I mean when I have it all ready to go. Because I feel like if I let it just chill there while you guys are waiting for me to get started, then it'll be an issue again. All right. It's so crazy, man. They actually unbanned grass for us. Thank you. Dang, you for real got a series of unfortunate events. Yeah, man, I just don't have money. I don't worry. When you know, things will get better, and I'll be able to invest in better equipment. And, you know, and that's really that's part of the journey, right? Making do with what you got, doing the best with what you got, where you are. You know what I mean? I mean, I could complain about it, but then what? Then what? Nothing gets done, right? So, all right, let's see here. Bro, there we go. And I don't have the alert here. So we gotta fit Super Poly too now. There you are. This over here. Honestly, I'm trying to be better at not complaining about my situation. If you really think about it, it's really hard to do that, even for an adult. It's genuinely really hard. And it's not like complaining about it every once in a while, or at least lamenting about it every once in a while isn't the worst thing in the world. The problem is, and you'll notice this happening a lot, is that people try to find, in their search to find an answer or an escape out of it, they look to blame other people for things. And they can be very easily convinced one way or the other because of it. It's really, you know what I mean? You get desperate enough and then someone comes along and tells you the reason why you're in so much pain or unfairly treated is because of this person, for example, or these groups of people, for example, and you're desperate. Enough people telling you that over and over again, you might actually believe it. And who knows what you'll do under that influence. Happens all the time. Happens all the time. Happens in this country all the time. All right. The spells are looking a little bit better. Got it in order. Just to draw cards here. Running 2 of those. You have a wedding to go on your birthday? Wait, what? Who has a wedding? Also, having people say happy birthday to me today as my birthday is tomorrow. Oh, nice. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. What's good? And you're going to enjoy your day, right? Oh, it's going to be a busy day? Oh, so you do have a wedding to go to. I have to figure this out. These super poly has to go in here somehow. All right. It's a good mindset to have. Yeah, I'm glad I had a teacher who kind of explained it's best to make do with your situation. It really resonated. You know what resonated with me? You know what really resonated with me? That kind of situation. Well, it wasn't specifically that. I read a quote from, I think it was Teddy Roosevelt, that basically said that. And then I saw an interview where Morgan Freeman, the actor Morgan Freeman, was being interviewed by a guy, I think his name was Don Lemon. Yeah. And I don't remember the full context of the conversation, but basically what Morgan was trying to tell him was that we have without getting too deep into it, a lot of issues happen because we don't want to move past them and focus on what we can do under our own power. You know, I think we don't give ourselves a lot of credit when we blame other people for our issues. And what I mean by that is that we have plenty of examples of people who succeed despite that, their situations and their backgrounds, yet we still find a way to complain about where we are. You have some people have a family member or they're even their own parents as examples, yet they're still told and taught to blame everybody instead of just, beating the odds. Everyone has to do that. Everyone has to do that. Hey, what's up, Josh? I currently have all A's and 1B. That's great. That's what's up, dude. All right, ordering cards takes a while. Okay, and this is. Wait, is that only one? Oh, okay. There, I have 2 mercs. Okay, and then we get this. Then we have the Bestials, and then we have the 1-ofs. 2, 3. Okay, cool. Then we got the 2 traps. All right, cool. Almost done, actually. Faster than I thought. Should probably go to bed soon, as in maybe like 2 hours. That's not. Yeah. I need to go to bed like right now, in 45 minutes. That's what it sounded like you said, That's what it sounded like you said. I like music like this. Definitely calming, dude. Doing fantastic. Unlock Go Rush World on Duel. Oh, I haven't even been on Duellinks in forever, dude. I've been on Duellinks. Some Viv stars. I think it's interesting. I was reading about it. The human brain loves looking at negative things. Yeah. And here's another thing that you got. Here's another way of looking at it too. And the people, and not only that, Moon. There are people who make it their business and make a lot of money on taking advantage of that fact. A lot of people. I'll give you a really small example in a second. Something that's a little bit more, a little innocuous, but still very much valid. And I don't want to do this all the time, but so the WNBA has an issue right now. They have a really great player, rookie that came in, and I guess in response to either they felt threatened by her, or maybe because they've been always trained by their life experiences or whoever to act this way. when someone who doesn't look like you is being successful and seems to be getting a lot of credit. People try to find reasons for the disparity in accolades or praise, because people love to be praised. Egos, you know? And they look for a reason for the disparity outside of anything as a reason that would look at them in a negative light on their own. So they look for other things to blame it at, because it couldn't possibly be their fault, right? Did you redeem HSR codes? No, I didn't. Can you send them to me in Discord, please? So that's kind of what's happening with the WNBA right now. And it's a very negative... They're taking a subject and using the negativity, whether it's the league, whether it's media, which they always do. They're taking the negativity of it and using it to their advantage to generate content 24/7, which generates clicks, which generates dollars in advertiser revenue, generates views when the subject is broached on popular sports shows and etc. Even though the reason for the subject being constantly talked about isn't because of the positivity of someone's impact in a league that was floundering on the verge of destruction, self-annihilation. It's something that can't be controlled and easy to spark anger and negativity, because this country has been trained in many ways to feel that way. And it might, in the end, like I said, is usually very self-destructive. But in the meantime, they're making a lot of money and getting a lot of hashtags on Twitter for it, so they don't mind. They don't mind. Okay. That's how I feel about it. To be genuinely honest. Alright. I think I'm going to drop one card. I don't like feeling that way too. But at a certain point in my life, I just realized that there's a lot of people, nameless, faceless people, that just really, really want to trick me into believing they're nonsense. Straight up. And it really annoys me. It really annoys me, dude. Because they don't have to do that. They could just tell me the truth. But the truth doesn't make people money sometimes. Most of the time. That's how I feel. Alright, we're almost done with the list. Alright. Almost done with the list, chat. Just gotta fix the extra deck. Alright. I don't have the sideboard ready to go yet, so I won't mention the sideboard yet, but I will give some ideas. I mean, well, I guess I could put it together real quick. I don't know. Okay. Very excited to play this card. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I am going to... I'm gonna try this. Don't feel great about it, but I'm gonna try it. Did you guys send the HSR codes in the chat? Hi James, I just woke up from my nap. Did you get anything good? We got quite a few good things actually. We did get quite a few good cards, mostly for the Azaminas. We got quite a few Azamina cards. So what we're gonna try to do is, and some Mimigal stuff too. We got a quarter century rare Mimigal card. We're gonna see if we can turn that into a trade. Wait, I just looked at the donation tab. James, you crochet? I don't. I think what you are looking at is someone probably... Are you looking at the throne list? Because if you're looking at the throne list, what that means is probably put that there as a potential item for people to donate towards and send that to me. Mostly, I think the throne list should be like ramen. This is mostly just ramen, probably, dude. Alright, we gotta fix this up. Alright. I gotta figure out where to put this courier at before I get started. This is literally the first time, I believe, I'm doing something like this. Hold on a second, what? Hold on a second. How many Mercuriers do I have? I have 4 Mercuriers, Chad. That's insane. I did not know this. Alright. Alright. I might actually... This is hard. This is actually rough. All right. I'll put this stuff over here. First side, I guess. Yo, I am dropping cards, bro. Golly. All right. All right. So I think this is probably the deck I'm going to play on Sunday, chat. Let me go ahead and get this card off the floor so I don't forget it. There's a Wobbles on there? Gotcha. Okay. I wonder if someone trolled me for that, dude. I think someone might be trolling. It's like, why would I ask for that? You know? Why would I ask for that? Okay. Here we go. And, oh yeah. My bad, I gotta fix that. Sorry about that. I know it's banging on the thing. All right, cool. All right, cool. To the side. All right. That's hilarious, actually. All right. This is what I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna run this deck on Sunday at the local I go to. We're gonna give that a good old college try, man. We're gonna wreck face, bro. I think so. We're not gonna run more Charmies. We're not gonna get those ridiculous cards. I think we have enough already. Although the plan is to go into an Azamina branded deck once I get the pieces for it, okay? All right, so this is a 60 card branded Despia list. All right, let's go ahead and just go over the monsters really quick. You're going to notice really quickly that these cards are very standard. I will stop when I go to certain specific things that may be different from the norm. All right, so we'll start with 3 copies of Fallen of Albaz. This is your main board-breaking monster in the deck. At least it was, until we had gotten a fusion monster that we will talk about later. Fallen of Albaz is your link to your fusion package and will allow you to do to initiate a lot of special abilities from other monsters, because lots of cards require the involvement of the name Fallen of Albaz. I'll be on the Shrouded Dragon at 3 is a copy of Fallen of Albaz when it's in the field or in the graveyard, which makes it easier to perform fusion summons. And also, it is a great card to run at 3. You should always run this at 3. You're going to be drawing with its special ability, as well as adding cards to your graveyard. They call this a goblin plus a foolish burial in many ways for your themed Albaz cards. You're gonna run 3 of each of these. There's no question. There's no dispute about that. Don't question it. Okay. We're gonna be running 3 copies of Blazing Cartesia. You will see decks run 2. I'm running 3 because you really want to make sure you at least have an option. Number 1, to dodge certain effects by using its quick effect during the main phase to help protect monsters from targeting negation effects like your Aluber. This also has become a lot stronger due to the presence of a new fusion monster we're going to have access to, and that's going to allow us to do a lot more interaction against our opponents before going into our other plays now, and you'll see that in a second. Oh, we'll see that later on when we go to the list. We are running 2 Guiding Quem the Virtuous. Along with Cartesia, these are the bloodline. These are the lifeline of your deck on the field to contain and control your opponent during their turn and make sure that they don't blow you out. This is really what's happening. This is really once you set up your plays, having one or both of these on the board are going to be super important to making sure you can maintain control. Guiding Quem's effect will send Fallen Albaz or a monster dimensions to the graveyard, and you can always special summon it back by, following up on extra deck summons or cards that move cards from the extra deck. We're running 1 copy of Tri-Brigade Mercurier. I usually run 2, but we're gonna try it with 1 this time, because we were trying to add extra cards to the list. Spriggan's Kit at 1, more necessary than ever to help reuse your branded fusion if it gets banished. And we're running 3 copies of Aluber, the Jester of Despia, as part of the Despia package, along with 1 copy of Despian Tragedy. Okay. We are running 3 copies of the Bestial Serenir. This is really the only bestial besides the bestial Lubellion that you really need in the deck. These are absolutely necessary, especially in a big build like mine. 60 cards, because this will give you easier access to Branded Fusion by dumping materials to the graveyard. Branded Retribution and Branded Fusion are cards that, when sent to the graveyard, will essentially get you Branded Fusion for free. There's plenty of ways this deck can do this. And now for the one-offs to finish up the rest of the deck. We are running one copy of Tearlaman Shiren. Tearlaman Shiren has plenty of opportunities to get sent to the graveyard or milled by the grass that looks arena. Spoiler alert. And this will allow us to go into cards like go into other fusion monsters in the deck and allow us to bypass your opponent trying to wait for a Branded Fusion or other cards to try to stymie your efforts, right? Going into Lubellion the Syrian Dragon, for example, is much easier with Shiren, and you don't have to go into Mirror Jade. You can use it to go into an Omni Negate with this build. We're going to be running one copy of Dark Magician because we are running Dragoon. And we are running one Gimmick Puppet Nightmare because if my opponent can play one card for 9 negates and 9 disruptions, I can play one card that stops them from doing all of that. Why not? It's all is fair in love and war. And then last card, we're running one copy of the Chaos Nephthys. This one is a little bit of a little spiciness. It was a little awkward, if I may be honest, to run it before. But with the presence of another card in our extra deck that we have recently gotten from Rage of the Abyss, it is much easier to summon and get this out and wreak havoc and force interaction before your other plays happen. So I love that. Now we'll go to the spell cards. One Branded Fusion. This isn't stopping us at all. Nice try. Branded Lost. Getting this out through the Lubellion line, the Red Albion line is going to get you the opportunity to summon several fusion monsters without your opponent being able to react at all. You definitely want this in today's metagame because of the fact that people are running Bestials a lot more often to deal with Fubel and the Azamina package and the Fiendsmiths. Okay, 2 Branded in red. I seen some deck lists run 1 in a 60 card build. You definitely want to run 2. Because of our changes in the extra deck, specifically of 1 card, we want to have an extra copy. Branded in red, you'll often see typically reserved for something like a Guardian Chimera. But now it's more likely we'll be able to use this to make quite a nice collection of other fusion monsters as well. 3 copies of Branded Opening. 3 copies of Branded Opening to search for Quem or a Luber. Also provides destruction protection for your fusion monsters in the graveyard by banishing it when the opportunity arises. Definitely a must-have in the graveyard if you're playing against Tempai and you have to go first. Make sure one of these goes in the graveyard no matter what. 3 copies of Branded High Spirit. This is the reason, one of the big reasons that we're able to not care about Branded Fusion being at 1. This does require an extra card, but gives you a search. Dumps a fusion monster in your graveyard that gives you extra advantage during the end phase. This is one of the reasons why Molcharmi Fuaros isn't going to affect us nearly as much, because if they play it, they might draw 1 card, maybe 2 at worst, and we just set up to get going on their turn instead. Branded in white, we run 1 copy. Some people may debate not running the one because of what happened before, but it's much more important to have this because we have nicer options to use in our graveyard. We have plenty of options to fuse into Omni Negates off of Branded in white. As a matter of fact, that's probably the main thing I'm trying to do with Branded in white. If I have the right cards in my graveyard, I'm going for the Omni Negate first before setting up other plays through Branded in white, and we have extra deck cards that will allow us to do that. We have one in particular, or we can go into the end phase, make a Branded in white, or before our battle, use Branded in white, make something like a Light and Darkness Dragon Lord, and then swing. All right. Now for the draw. 3 Allure of Darkness. Not enough said there. 3 Pot of Desires. Gotta run it in a 60-card build. Yes, you may banish several other cards. We have cards at 1, but you're running a 60-card deck, and quite honestly, if you're worried about banishing Branded Fusion, you're doing it wrong. You should be running this as a last resort, or if your hand is crap. But it's still a very strong card that is that deserves an Ash, and you want to run multiple very powerful cards that that would make an opponent want to Ash it, to make it easier for your other cards to go through, make your talents live and stuff like that. Speaking of which, 3 copies of Fusion Deployment also helps you play around at being ashed by on your Branded Fusion, because you'll be able to get an Albaz, go into your Mirror Jade plays, your Red Albion plays depending on the state of the board, and Cartesia helps you dodge targeted negation if you play something like an Aluba or something. Triple Tactics Talent, I know it's difficult to get, but it's a very powerful card. It links the whole deck together. It makes the deck much smaller than it feels, than it actually is, being able to search for a large chunk of your engine and non-engine. Book of Eclipse, you've heard it once, you've heard it again. Uh-oh, I think my phone is dying. Okay. Yep, my phone is dead. Okay. Ah, great. Sorry about that, guys. We'll cut that. We'll cut that out in a second. We'll cut that out a little bit. Ooh, man. Let me fix that. I wonder. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out eventually, chat. Figure out why it's doing that. Don't worry. I'm trying to see what's going on here. I probably have a. Trying to turn back on again. There we go. Okay. We are running 3 copies of Book of Eclipse. Very versatile turn 1 and turn 2 board breaker, as well as being able to help us additionally dodge targeted negation. 1 Triple Tactics Talent to search off the thrust that helps us either draw cards, look into our opponent's hand, or take control of a monster. 3 copy of Super Poly to clear boards, make it easier to break with the rest of your natural board. Then we're running 1 Gold Sark, 1 Called by the Grave, and 1 Grass Looks Greener. This is a huge bomb of a card in the deck. If you're running 60, I really recommend running Grass. I really do. I've had games where even milling 8 cards, 10 cards. I've had games where milling just a few cards helps out a ton to set up board. So, and I have 2 traps here left. We're gonna run the Retribution, Fusion Duplication. Not really a big deal. I used to want to run branded, other branded traps, but we just don't have the room. Dude. What's up, Czar? Why you got me jam stared right now? Let me just one more time for editing purposes, because I'll probably re-edit this later. Alright. 3 Book of Eclipse, very versatile board breaker for turn 1, turn 2. And Triple Tactics Talent, off of thrust, draw 2, very simple card. Take control of a monster, rip a card from your opponent's hand. You only need 1. 3 copies of Super Poly to help soften up boards, break them. Great against the U-Bell board. And just kind of necessary right now. We need cards that can't be interrupted. 1 Gold Sarcophagus, 1 Called by the Grave, and 1 big Grass That Looks Greener. And I am losing my freaking mind. So yeah, those are the cards I'm going to be running for my main deck. I'm going to go ahead and just show you a few cards I have. Sorry. Let me do that again. I'm going to show you a few cards I have here in my extra deck. Let me see what you guys think. I'm really thinking about these. So, I have one Mirror Jade, right? I have one Mirror Jade. I run 2 Albion. I run Rebellion the Syrian Dragon. I will run a Rimbroom, the Striking Dragon, Titaniclad, Albion the Sanctifier Dragon, 2 Grand Guignol, 1 Borlo Furious, 1 Guardian Chimera. I'm running 1 Predaplant Dracosepelia in the deck now. What had tried to take it out before. And now I'm running a copy of this bad boy. Right? This is the Chaos Star Source Dragon. Along with Light and Darkness Dragon Lord and a Dragoon. Right? So here's my thought process, and this is why I'm running Chaos Nephthys, because Chaos Nephthys, it's a level 8 monster. I'll go over it really quickly. Level 8 Winged Beast monster. It will activate from the graveyard hand by banishing a light and dark monster from your graveyard if you are able to, destroy something, or if something gets destroyed, not whether by you or your opponent, right? And we are running alongside of that a Chaos Star Source Dragon. Chaos Star Source Dragon has a level 8 Light Fusion. That is also a dragon. When fusion summoned, target card your opponent controls up to the number of light and dark monsters used as this material, destroy them. So you pop 2, and this triggers a bunch of effects. Well, this triggers potentially the Chaos Nephthys. So if you can get a Chaos Nephthys in the graveyard, let's see on your turn, instead of going for a puppet on your turn and getting a Bestial, you'll put Chaos Nephthys in your graveyard that can potentially force interaction. Chaos Star Source Dragon, I'm considering running 2, to be honest. But Chaos Star Source Dragon, you summon this, put a Cartesia on the board. You can use an Albaz in your hand. You can use a Black Albion in your hand. Makes it a lot easier to summon. It says you need a light or dark dragon monster. Your light and darkness dragon is also a light monster. Your Chaos Star Source Dragon is a light monster, a light dragon monster. And your Rebellion the Syrian Dragon is also a light monster. Right? So the plan is simply to summon the Chaos Star Source Dragon, use its effect on your opponent's main phase by attributing 2 dragon monsters, pop at least 1 card on their board, or even 2, preferably. And since you destroyed a card, you get to special summon the Chaos Nephthys by banishing a light and dark monster, preferably the ones you just sent to the graveyard potentially, who knows. Chaos Nephthys will special summon itself to the field, and then proceed to banish 1 card on the field and 2 cards in your opponent's graveyard. So you've effectively gotten rid of 5 cards from the game, from the board, and that's huge. I think that's a huge combo that doesn't require much setup and make it easier for you to deal with your opponent messing around doing stuff. So I think that's why I'm running it. I dare say I want to run this in 2. I dare say this card could be ran in 2. Like, maybe if you don't want to run Dragoon, which is totally fine, I would run a Star Source Dragon. It's such a generic, easy to summon card. It really is. It's such a generic, easy to summon card. And if I'm running multiple, if you have a higher Bestial count than mine, like for example, if you're running like triple, like Lubellion, Bestial Lubellion, I think genuinely, you run like 2 of these. Because it's so easy to make this. And when it's banished, if this card gets banished, you can target a level 4 light or dark dragon monster you control level becomes 8. It doesn't seem to be that big of a deal, but when your regular Albaz on the board becomes a level 8 monster, now it makes it easier to fusion summon into something like a light and darkness dragon lord, which will lead into further negates. Or You bring out the Light and Darkness Dragon Lord, use up its negates, and then you have something to do with it afterwards by using your Cartesia and fusing the Light and Darkness Dragon Lord with another dragon. Make a Star Source Dragon, pop 2 more cards, trigger the Chaos Nephthys, banish 3 cards, and now you're talking about just a lot of advantage. Now, and the funny thing is, when I tested this card before we had that card, before we had Star Source, people would target this card. And I'm like, good. Because now you don't have that option to target my real plays, my crazier plays. You know? And the ones that don't, they usually don't really understand what this does, and it catches them off guard. There's a lot of Bestials out there that's going to be coming up. A lot more Bestials, like Tempai runs Bestials. I've seen Beldex run Bestials. Brandon runs Bestials, of course. Voiceless Voice runs Bestials, can run Bestials. You know, having at least one other card that your opponent has to worry about to use that Bestial on, I don't see an issue with that. You can play without the Nephthys, though. You don't have to run it. It's not necessary, but it is cute. It is really, really nice, genuinely. And if I had half of mine, if I didn't love running Dark Magician so much, I would just take this out. I would take out the Dark Magician, take out the Dark Dragoon, and just add another Star Source. I'm genuinely not kidding. I would probably take out the Dark Magician, add another Bestial. Hell, if I could find a way to run triple Lubellion again, I might even do it. It's just the deck is run so tight, though. It's really difficult to figure that out. How do you brick on card boxes? Wow. I don't think I bricked on card boxes. I got a lot of Azamina stuff. Yeah. All right. I want to. If you've seen deck lists online for Brandon, you've probably seen most of the sideboard here. I'm just gonna go over one particular combination that I think should be considered more. So, running a copy of this card, Necro World Banshee and Zombie World. I like these 2 cards a lot. I will tell you why. When Zombie World is on the field, and by the way, before I go any further, Zombie World is not a 1-card answer to all your problems. What it does, it makes it so much more difficult for your opponent to go through their board without wasting a resource to deal with the Zombie World. Meanwhile, you're running Omni Negates, you're running Disruption for a whole lot of other things. So what I'm trying to say is Necro Banshee can be banished from the graveyard or from the field. You can mill it. You can send it off branded fusion. And what it does is sets a field spell that says all monsters on the field and graveyard become zombie monsters, and neither player contributes summon monsters except zombie monsters. So if Zombie World is on the field, Fluanda Rhys can't tribute summon. If Zombie World is on the field, Tempai can't go into a lot of their big synchro monsters because it requires a dragon specifically, and they're forced to go into something else to deal with it, which could spare you from dying. In addition, with Zombie World on the field, their Sangan Summoning is ineffective because there are no dragons, fire dragons on the board, only dragon zombies. With Zombie World on the field, Yubel can't go into the Unchained line because they require Fiends specifically. And it forces them to shift gears and go into something like a SB Little Knight to deal with it, which you can negate or prevent them from going into. because they have to deal with that, not your monsters, or they can't play the game. I've won games where I just played this crappy hand, survived, and then won the next turn. The only caveat to Zombie World is that there are a few fusion monsters that you will not be able to play in certain situations. But typically, you're not playing Zombie World immediately. You're doing it at the end of your plays. Plus, it doesn't stop you from fusion summoning the right materials from your hand. So, with like a Cartesia or something. with like a Cartesia or something. That's really the main card I'm running. I play against a lot of Tempai. I play against YuGiOh. I played against decks that need a certain type of monsters: Cyberses, Fiends, Fairies, Machines. And if they don't have an answer to this... Someone redeemed Drink Water earlier? They did? Oh. I didn't even notice it. Thank you for reminding me. Let me know early if I don't see it. I actually forgot I had the water. Because I moved to the side and didn't want to hit my cards. Alright. The rest of my sideboard, or what you would use for a sideboard, you can go anywhere and find. I 100% suggest like an evenly match, triple evenly match in the sideboard. Tenpai's gonna be crazy. A card like Dimensional Barrier that can prevent their synchro monsters from going off while they may be able to go into a different line may not necessarily kill you. It's definitely 100% kill you if they go into their synchro line. There are other cards too that do something similar to Dimensional Barrier you want to consider as well. One of those cards, let me pull it up. One of those cards is called Grisaille Prison, which does something similar to Dimensional Barrier. Look it up, check it out. It's very cheap. You 100%, if you're running out, you have to run this now. You have to run Albalinatus. You have to run it. Dare I say, depending on where you live, you probably main deck Albalinatus. I'm siding it for now. And honestly, having access to... I don't know, it's insane, guys. I really think it's going to be insane. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. The lines we're able to do involving Star Source Dragon. I'm going to practice that tonight. Practice that this weekend, I mean, as much as possible. But, people still run Masquerade, the Blazing Dragon, in their extra deck for Game 3. It's, I don't disagree with that. You don't have to do that. I would say the most of your sideboard is going to be board breakers or cards that draw you a bunch of cards. If you are in a area where they're playing a lot of links because of YuBell, because of Snake Eye, whatever, then running Phantasme Dragon is probably the right option. Running against a lot of YuBell, Magical Spring is also their option too. I would love to get my hands on Magical Spring. If you're running against a lot of decks that run a lot of Dimension, what's that guy named? Dimension Shifter. I have one card that I want you to think about, and it's called Alpha Summon. If that's what it is in your local. These are like very cheap options for a sideboard. But the main ones, expensive ones, would probably be something like Well, I mean, I don't know about that, but like Forbidden Droplet, evenly matched, should probably be in your sideboard no matter what. And then 1 Abolinatus and at least 2 copies of Dimensional Barrier. That's probably should be in your sideboard regardless of what you want to do. And then the rest you can figure out what you want to do on your own. I think it just depends on your relocation. Hell, I've even seen sideboards run like Fusion Duplication. And if you're running Super Poly, I don't mind that because you have a lot more options to go off of Fusion Duplication. What's up, Patrice Michelle? What's good? I mean, for example, I'm running Super Poly, Branded Fusion, and Fusion Deployment. So I should consider 2 duplication in the sideboard, especially in a deck that runs grass. Right? I might genuinely consider that. I might have to figure out a way to make room for that. I'm thinking of it right now. I'm probably going to take out the Sadal Dragon. The problem is, Sadal Dragon is still a really good option. My problem is, I need cards because where I play, they will have Ash. I will be milling a lot. Having access to the next copy is pretty good. And so I'll probably run take out a Shaddoll Dragon, which has rarely come up, because now I have a fusion monster that can take care of it, spells and traps. So I'll take out. I still want to run Dimensional Barrier. Let me see here. Let me put this over to the side. Let me see. And this is the best I can do for now. But trust me, if I can get 3 copies of Magical Spring, I will be running that against Yubel. I personally believe, while Furos is broken, it's a broken card, I don't think you have to go rush and get it if you're playing Branded. I don't think so. And I also, if you play Master Duel at all, you should know that Branded does well under Maxi. So Furos isn't a problem. They might get 1, they might get 2 cards depending on your building, but you know, we can just play main phase 3. We can play on their turn. We don't have to commit on our turn at all. So, special summoning from the deck, special summoning from the extra deck. You don't have to do it on your turn. If they play a Furos on you, you can kind of hold off on it, and we have the cards to set things up to play on their turn. Okay, cool. I am running a Harpy's Feather Duster and a Lightning Storm for back row stuff. That's debatable. It's still a great option. No one should call you an idiot for running these cards, but you know, like I say, it just depends on where you are. Depends on where you are. What's the one for Dragon Gamer? I just pulled out a Lightning Storm. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna run 2 Fusion Duplication in the sideboard. I haven't done that in a long time, actually. I did that when I ran Branded Fusion at 3. But you know, we'll try it like this. And I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna experiment with different boards and stuff like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So let me show you my. Let me pull my. Ow! 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 Okay, here we go. I should have. We gotta cut that out. Ow! 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 Shoot. All right. All right. So this is what currently my sideboard is. If I get Magical Spring, I'm probably taking out the fusion duplications to make that work. I probably would take out, honestly, I might even take out the Masquerade Dragon. And the reason why I can do that, the reason why I can do that, maybe not advisable, the reason why I can do that is because I'm running a Dragoon. And Dragoon can also burn for time, right? Dragoon can also burn for time if I need to. I don't know, it's kind of crisp. Round 3? Yeah, round 3. Yeah, I just wanted to show you the cards real quick. Not gonna stay too long on it. This is what I got here. The sideboard can be a lot better, but it's still really solid. It's still really solid. And I genuinely have not had much issue with what I currently have. But I do want the springs, and I do want more bestials to try out different builds. Because this card makes me want to run more bestials, for sure, 100%. Some people were like, yeah, let's run a whole bunch of bestials, and I think that is fair to do. But I think if you do that, you run this with it, 100%. As a matter of fact, I like it so much, I might even consider either taking out the Dragoon, just for ease of access, or the Guardian Chimera. I don't draw off the Guardian Chimera, but it gives me another way to go into Lad, right? Guardian Chimera is a pretty big monster, 3300 attack, 3300 defense, level 9 fusion monster, Dark Beast fusion. When it's fusion summoned, it can you have to use three different names, of course, and you're going to fusion summon from the hand and field with at least one monster from each. If it's fusion summoned by a spell card or effect, you can draw cards equal to the number of cards used as material from the hand. And if you do destroy cards your opponent controls equal to the number of cards used as material from the field. Does have an effect where if polymerizations in the graveyard, opponent cannot target a card with card effects, but not really. I'm not playing polymerization, so we don't really care about that effect. Yeah, so very nice. Definitely want to try to be honest. I genuinely do. Honestly, to be honest with you, running Draco's Tapelia, it's still a really good monster to go into. It's still a really good card, generic fusion to go into. I feel like if you're not running Guardian Chimera, I feel like if you're running Guardian Chimera, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I barely summon Guardian Chimera anymore. I barely do, and it's still a really good card. If I was running Chimera fusions, if I was running like the Chimera list, 100% run that. As a matter of fact, I might even try running 2 for Sunday, just see how it goes. Like 1 on my opponent's turn, and then 1 on the crackback. Like, absolutely insane. Put this on the board, make 1, pop 2 cards, brand it next turn, brand it in red or Cartesia, make another 1, pop 2 more cards. You know? And then Cartesia fuse this away with another monster. Make... Oh my god, that's actually stupid. That's actually dumb. That might actually be the thing I'm gonna do, chat. Not gonna lie. Definitely gonna try that. And sometimes it's just to test it, to test it out, No one's saying Guardian Chimera isn't worth playing in a branded deck. No one is saying that. To be honest, no one is saying that. But it is worth testing it out. It's not like if I lose a tournament in locals on Sunday, I'm going to the Shadow Realm, right? It makes it easier for me to go into my Light and Darkness Dragon Lord. I actually think that might be fun to do. That actually feels really dumb. And it makes Cartesia much more dangerous. Right? It makes it so much more dangerous. Because now Cartesia can go into a Pop 2. The very worst. Pop 2 into... Oh my god. Pop 2? Do you guys realize I can go Pop Cartesia, make the Star Crusher, make Star Source Pop 2, brand it in red, get Albion the Shrouded Dragon from my graveyard, fuse into Light and Darkness Dragon. Of course, this all could be just conjecture, and I can get totally stomped tomorrow on Sunday. But you know, this is why you play the game, to find out. This is why you play the game. All right. I'll put this over here. Yeah. All right. That's my TED Talk. Oh boy. I gotta get a better phone. For recording, because it overheats too much for when I'm using this program, or I might have to find a different program. It might just be the program chat, to be honest. It might just be what it is, you know. All right, guys. I want to take a break. Yeah, gotta test things out. Exactly. Definitely test things out. Let me double check something before I make a decision, chat. Just give me one moment. Part of me wants to go grab something to drink. Let me just check my emails real quick. All right, so we're gonna take a break, and then I want to react to some more stuff, some more fun stuff. I think we're gonna react to... Wait, what? Did someone donate? It didn't show on the screen, but thank you very much, Moon, for the donation. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you once again, Moon, for the $10. It says $10 and 80 cents donation. I'm assuming. You know, PayPal. Got a piece of that. It's okay. Go get a drink. Yeah, I think I need a drink. A nice cool drink. Should I get an energy drink, chat, or should I just get like a regular, like fruit drink or something, like juice or something? What do you guys think? We're gonna react to. By the way, Is Will the Dude for real? Oh man, I'm glad you think that, man. Like, you know, it really means a lot. It was for the cover fee. Thank you. I think I'm gonna go and grab a drink. H2O is the best. I have bottles of water. That's the thing. I have bottles of water, Star-Lord. I just didn't put it in the fridge. I could really use cold ones. I could really use a cold drink. All right. I'm gonna I'm thinking we react to Neurosama stuff. You guys remember when you had me react to Neurosama a week ago? It was hilarious. We're gonna learn more because I watched the comments on that video, and you guys were like, "Yo, you need to watch Evil Neuro, bro." So I have some clips. I have some videos. We're gonna take a quick short break. Crazy AI, yeah, the crazy AI, dude, insane. The video that I recorded of that kind of popped off a little bit. Have you watched Meat Cannon? What's Meat Cannon? What do you mean? What's that? What's that? It's bait? Okay, it's bait? Alright, I won't watch it then. Alright, cool. Alright, guys, taking a short break, and then I'm going to turn back on the stream in just a minute so we can react to Neurosama. You should try watching Neon Neko Sugar Girls on YouTube. Don't actually, it's straight up a fever dream of terrible animation. Okay, I'd never heard of that. Put it in media on our Discord. Maybe I'll take a look at it. See if I want to watch it. All right, guys, thank you for hanging out with your boy. That was a lot of crazy nonsense that happened on going over the 3 packs, but we got the packs done. And let me know if you like more comments. I mean, more box openings like that in the future. Okay. This is James Brown Jr. voice actor Roa Kassidy from YuGiOh 7s. I'll be back in a few minutes. And until then, take care of yourself, get plenty of rest, get something to drink. For me, I need to get a drink because it's hot out here. And stay jamming.